What?
Right at the moment, only Ryker is in the room. As he sees 9 of these large roach creatures in the room.
9 roach creatures. So he will. So.
Which
Are they
one is Ryker's mini? Which one? The black one?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Are they doing anything? I mean, we just shot opened the
They
door and murdered.
We are in initiative, and you are at the top of the round. So I'm saying it's your turn, basically. They are alert. They have their antenna up and fidgeting, and they are looking towards you.
So they know of our existence.
Yes.
Cool.
And the room is the ground is littered in gold.
Ooh, hey, ooh, fun, cool. Hey, so Ryker will shoot the nearest. Okay, help me out. Where's the door? Where's the door?
The door is the second one in on my right. Second tile in.
Here?
Up one? That one, yeah. That's where the door is. That's basically where you're at.
So you're in a room.
Hold on, I have one of these. I have these now. Hold on. Is it a 5-foot door?
Yeah. I don't know if these are dry erase or wet erase. Chalk.
Okay. How many of us have? Oh, so it's here. I see.
Yeah, but you're in the room. You're the only one in the room.
Not a problem. Ranged ability?
Currently.
Yes. Ranged. Seren? Ranged?
Ranged what?
Damage? Do you have the ability to do so?
Kind of. I only have cantrips. I have no spells.
That's fine, but you can do them at range.
Yes.
Cool. You? Yes? Cool. Gavyn? Awesome.
You can throw, yeah.
Cool. And I also have range. So here's what I'm gonna do. Ryker is gonna shoot this one, the white one.
Okay. Is that number
6? 9? 9.
9.
9? 9. Yes. He's gonna shoot number 9 with his crossbow. That's a natural 20.
Okay. That's your second one in this battle.
I know. Okay, cool.
That's
So
2 20s in a row?
Technically, yeah.
Technically, yeah. So he is gonna shoot the ever-living shit out of this guy.
You have sneak attack out?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
It's not a surprise round no more. But
No.
no, you don't.
But no, that's
Yeah,
bad.
no, because it.
He's not an assassin.
Yeah.
Assassin,
that would be great, but
trying to think. Well, I didn't do it before I knew I critted, so I shouldn't do that. Okay, that's fine. So 17 damage of piercing damage.
Very nice.
And he is going to give both of them the double birds.
Okay.
And he is going to run behind the door and slam it shut.
Okay.
And he will turn to the group and say, "There are a bunch of bugs on the other side. Gavyn, if you wouldn't mind, come this way."
And he approaches, given that Matt is not here at the moment.
And be like, "Everybody, ready yourselves.
How are we going to do this?
You're going to stand right there, and you're going to hit whatever comes through that door, and we're going to all be behind you and shoot it."
Okay, I can get behind this plan.
Yes.
Do we have to go through here?
What do you mean?
Is this essential? Is it, or can we just walk away from this door?
path that we can take?
We don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
Okay. I'm just questioning whether or not we actually have to go fight a bunch of roaches, or if we can just turn around.
We do have to fight. We do. So the reason we're down, if you remember, the reason we're down here in the first place is because we have to clear out. We have to clear out the sewers to know what killed the. I forget the name of the creature. The
Uchalag.
The Uchalag. And in order to gain the services of allies within the city, they have requested us to find out that information. And we have not gotten it yet, and so we are searching, and it very well could be in this room.
Something killed this thing.
Something killed the Uchalag.
But it could not be in this room.
The living garbage.
You are correct, but there's no way to know.
Couldn't we check somewhere else first?
It is your turn, and there was another path you could have taken near the main hallway that
Yeah.
you came down.
You are right. I mean, technically, it could possibly not have anything to do with these creatures, but we do have to figure out what's going on, and wherever we, if we take the other path, we might be fighting something else. So, I mean, yeah. Is there a specific reason you don't want to fight?
Because I don't have that much to go
No.
off of right now.
Okay.
So, like,
Now, I do want to remember, we are in initiative at the moment.
Yeah.
So, for simplicity,
So
the
he
whole
would
conversation
back.
counts as
He would back up.
the end of his turn and your turn, Seren.
oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, it was your turn. You were next.
So the door is closed, and so right now unless they can knock down the door, they can't get to us. And it is a 5-foot or 10-foot walkway, or
You have about a 10-foot wide walkway that you're in right now.
okay.
And that's where you faced the slimes not too long ago.
Got it.
About
Yeah.
an hour ago.
Yes.
Cool.
I just don't see if there's nothing. If we don't know what's in this room aside from a bunch of roaches.
And a bunch of gold.
Semantics.
You asked. So.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of roaches in here, but we closed the. Does it sound like the roaches are approaching the door?
Given that we're at initiative yet, no.
I mean, it's seconds. Yeah. So.
In seconds, you imagine they will be approaching the door.
Does
Yes.
the door have a lock?
Yes, it did. That was unlocked.
Can it be relocked?
You can give it a try.
Not my turn.
Yep, at the start of his turn, you can give it a try.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I'll hold a ranged spell attack for if the door opens, but I will strongly encourage you to try to relock that door. Because aside from a bunch of roaches and gold, I don't see any reason why we have to go in here. Yet. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Gavyn's next.
Okay.
He did message saying what he wanted to do. Are we going to
I-
honor that or
I-
take our conversation into account?
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't necessarily know the context, so but I would. Run into the middle friendly and reckless until they drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to keep him from running into the room and...
So you're right. I don't have a problem.
If we go down one of the other hallways and there's nothing there, we can return to this. Maybe at that point we would have been able to have like a short rest or something.
We already did take a short rest.
We would maybe by that point we could have a long rest, and then we could come back here. Worst case scenario, there's just a bunch of slime here on the ground. Does that eventually reanimate itself?
It's puddles of mucus right at the moment.
Puddles of mucus. I don't mind sleeping on mucus. Like
It
I could have warmed
got
that
fried.
one end of the hallway. We know there's cockroaches on the other side. This is a secure hallway right now.
It's not my turn.
It's Gavyn's. What is Gavyn doing?
Gavyn will ready a attack for anything that until something comes within an enemy comes within 5 feet of him.
Okay. What is Volus doing then now?
Volus hasn't seen what's going on. He's just hearing everybody talk. He would like to peek in the door and take a look at these things.
Gavyn gonna let him through the door because it's right in the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can
So I'll
peek
just, real
through,
quick, I'll just...
and right as you do that, because move 2 right to the space next to the door.
2?
And 1 about 2 spaces behind it. 1 to the left. Yep, right there. Does a 9 hit you?
How come it gets an attack on me?
It's right at the door as you're peeking in through the door.
Does a what hit me?
9.
No.
So you see a roach try to bite at your face as you're like, close the door quick.
Does Gavyn get an attack or no?
Yes, I'll let Gavyn get an attack.
Okay, he will recklessly do so.
Do I recognize these things though?
Roll a nature check.
Seren ready the cantrip, right? Did she get that?
Did you ready?
No, I got
I
a
did.
natural
I
one.
did ready a ranged spell attack for when the door opened, but
How much you let it fly?
It's a D plus 5, 14 damage from Gavyn. That's bludgeoning, I'm assuming from a Warhammer.
Nice.
actually, it's gonna be 4 points of damage for a firebolt.
The creature seems to screech in pain as it gets hit with the hammer, and when it gets hit by the hammer now suffers a -1 to damage rolls.
Okay, so this thing took a bite at me. I see it. I would like to cast Sacred Flame on it.
Is the door not shut yet? I thought you just slammed the door.
No,
on it.
he said I shut the door. I didn't say I shut the door.
Okay, then you haven't shut the door as this thing tried to take a bite.
No, like it's still my turn.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, like the thing took a swipe at me. I want to take a swipe at it back before I shut the door. I don't want to just let it get away with that.
Okay,
Just
go ahead.
don't have anything.
So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Not its strong suit. It's gonna fail.
Okay, so
Well,
it
then
takes
see.
1d8 radiant
Where-
damage.
it can't
That's
cast
only
it.
get
I
2.
just don't understand why you're supposed to be the fight.
We have
That's gonna get it.
And then I
we have
will.
to figure out what's going down in here.
We started in this.
So it takes the 2 damage.
Yeah.
I will shut the door and hold it shut,
Okay.
and then just be like, yes, lock the door.
Okay.
Yeah, like, this is, I think, a little much for where we're at right now. I just don't see us getting out of this with our skin still attached.
As you are holding the
Everybody
door,
was okay with it last week, or 2 weeks ago.
I was half asleep for it, if you recall, 2 weeks ago.
as you're
I do
holding
recall.
the door, the handle, the lock, and the bindings on the store start to rust.
Ah, shit. I suggest we back away a bit.
It's now Ephraim's turn.
That's the plan, backing away? Backing away, right?
Backing away.
Alright.
We can't fight these things up close.
How much damage did it do when it hit you? Or did it?
It didn't hit me.
It didn't hit you. Okay.
So I'm going to back away 30 feet, and bonus action I'll activate my right on the hand crossbow.
Okay.
And ready it.
Do we have a hallway?
Yeah. Where's my box? Down there. Grab that. That piece. And then at the very end of the hallway, you Heading towards me. Yep.
You're there.
Yep. So you can add those to the end of it if you want to extend out of it. Okay. So as Ephraim runs back, the door eventually breaks down from the bindings and the hinge as Vulas is feeling he is basically holding the weight of this door now, just the wood of it. With all of the creatures beyond the door, as you can see through the bits and gaps of the wood, that Vulas is not able to hold up.
I can.
I've got Davros, which is practically a light cantrip.
Cockroaches, more than shots.
I have on my turn I have like what are they called? Pitons?
Yeah.
That I can like put into the hinges in the doors to try and keep it locked.
Like the entire hinge is gone and eroded away.
You can't like put stake it into the ground so that the door like butts up against it or something.
Mm-hmm. But you're dealing with 3 slats of doors. So yeah, you can. But you can only do it for one of the 3 slats.
3 pitons.
And it's only going to hold the base of the door. It's not going to stop the door from going like this over the pit.
Okay. Well, never mind then. Okay, whose turn?
Or I should just say the wood planks from going like this over the pipe, because it's no longer a door.
Okay, whose turn?
Ephraim just went, so whoever's after Ephraim.
It is Ryker.
Oh, my turn already? Okay.
Yep, we're back at the top.
I mean, there's a time to... So we can... Let's see how we get out of this.
We can try to just funnel them to us.
Yeah, well, I was thinking if we funnel them here, we can, get a concave on them and make action economy work for us. If we stop here. Okay, so Ryker will move. We'll use his feline agility, I guess, and move here, and he will ready an attack, ready a crossbow bolt for the first enemy, the first cockroach that he sees.
Alrighty. What is Seren doing now?
So the door is no longer there.
Well, me and
It's
Gavyn.
about to not be
Me and
there.
Gavyn are kind of holding it up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you can see, like antenna and clawed feet trying to move around the wood.
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation at the door.
Okay.
To make as much light as possible go around the edges of the door, with the hope that will scare the cockroaches away from the door, because now there's a bright shiny light and there are cockroaches.
Okay. Roll a Arcana check.
That's a natural one.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a grouped wisdom. They all have the same. Yeah, they're even with a -4, they're seeing through that natural one.
Well,
They are still screeching and clawing at the wood.
Seren's leaving. Just so you know. Bye,
I mean,
guys.
we're all
No,
back
like,
there.
I'm not concaving. Seren's not concaving. So I get...
We're 10 feet so far.
Yeah, so it's 10. Where is my speed?
It should be
30.
yeah.
Yeah. 10, 20, 30. Like, There's no way I can do enough damage, period. So, like...
Put one right at the door, and I'm going to give you guys half cover for holding the slats.
This one?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to give you guys half cover for holding the slats as they are still trying to get you. So I'm going to go for Vulas here. Or actually, Gavyn, because he reckless.
Yep.
So that is a 22 to hit. And he has a plus
Yeah,
3.
no, he's at 17.
Okay.
Yeah. 17, I believe. 5, 6.
That is 2 damage.
Okay.
As the head pokes out and bites his arm. And what armor is Gavyn wearing?
He's not wearing armor.
Okay.
He's a barbarian.
Just thought I'd check, because sometimes, even though I don't know why, barbarians would wear leather.
Yeah. As far as I know, he's not wearing any armor, so.
Yeah, I don't think he would be, so okay. Then Gavyn's turn is up.
Okay, is there anything to hit?
You can hit number 1. That just bit it.
Okay.
Would that trigger my held action?
What's your range?
I mean, my range on, the max range on the bow is 120.
Then yeah, I say you could hit it.
Okay. It'll still be at disadvantage, though.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
20. Not
Yeah, that's
much.
gonna hit.
Does a 16 hit these guys?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
That is 6 points of piercing, 1 damage of cold.
Okay.
And then 6 points of bludgeoning to number 1.
It looks hurt as a arrow pierces the top of its skull, and then a hammer. Was it a hammer you used?
Yeah.
Comes crashing down beside it, but
It's
it's still
-1.
screeching as Gavyn's hammer looks to be tarnishing again, another -1 damage.
Do you have anything else what else does he have that's not this hammer?
Yes, hand axes.
Does he?
The names of his wife and son are looking to be wearing off on the silver.
Okay, so he will move back.
Mended.
Move back 40 feet.
I'm not sure if mending fixes that.
So long as it's not more than 1 foot by 1 foot.
Okay,
Mending is more of this.
You just elbow grease it, you know.
Okay, so now I'm holding the door by myself.
You
Yep.
better skedaddle.
Yeah. he's out,
Vulas,
worked out.
roll me a strength check if you're still holding the door.
Okay.
You can probably succeed on this one.
It's always reassuring when the DM says, "You could
19?
probably serve."
Yeah, you're holding back the bugs as they are pressing up against the door.
I don't know how to outrun this guy.
Number 2 is trying to bite you through the door. Does a 17 hit you with
Nope.
a +3 to your AC as well?
Nope.
Okay.
If I have a +3, my AC right now is 21.
Okay. Because yeah, you have half cover from holding the plank.
Half cover plus my magical resistance for my armor,
Mm-hmm.
and a base armor class of 17.
So now it's your turn.
Okay, if number 1 is still poking its ugly head out, and everyone else is hitting it, I'll go ahead and Sacred Flame it again. That's a dexterity saving throw. It does not get benefit from cover.
That is going to be a fail. It's only rolled a 6.
Sweet. That's another 1d8 radiant damage. 4.
Nice. It just is screeching in pain.
This thing still isn't dead?
It's not dead yet.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've also been spreading it
Yeah,
out. You've
it's-
not been focusing on just
We do
one.
ball bearings, so.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You get on the, 5, there you go.
Okay. So, with the planks now falling down, 3 and 4 are going to come running. So 5, 10, 15,
You got
20,
opportunity,
25,
or
30,
your held
35,
action, right?
40.
Yep.
Where?
So for number 4, right in front of you, but 1 space ahead. Yep, right there. And number 3, they have 40 feet of movement. They're just going to try to rush you as quick as they can.
Okay,
This
so-
is why the light cantrip is thing.
Oh yeah, Davros is out, right?
Yeah, you've had him out.
I was gonna say he's out.
Does
flying,
you
so.
said a 16 hit these guys?
Yes, it
Okay,
does.
so my
And you're hitting 4, right? Or 3, because he was technically the first one to come out.
whichever one was the first one to come out, sure.
Technically, they're numbered by initiative. So.
Okay, so that is 7 damage, 7 piercing.
Okay, yeah. It is.
So they can outrun us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So if we
Uh,
keep them here, we can action economy this out. I think.
You guys can action economy this out. I don't have, like,
Do you have cantrips that can do
I
damage?
have a single cantrip that will do damage. 1.
Where did 5
like,
go?
I only have a single one that
I guess
will do anything.
The
So
blue 3 is 5. Could you change that to 5?
Like it's either we fight them there or we get run down.
If we start trying to run away, actively trying to run away, they will overtake us one at a time.
we've been
and we will
beating
die.
on some of them like this.
Fine,
We've
we
been
can
dividing
move
up our
controls.
attacks.
If only 2 of them can attack at once.
Can somebody put
Like-
5 directly in front of Volus?
5 directly in front of Volus. I am happy to talk about how we can outrun them, but
Yeah,
they have 40
not
feet of
me.
movement and we have 30. I'm totally open to ideas.
I just
Let's move 6 behind 5.
don't have a way to.
Well, that's why everybody.
I-
It's not,
Yeah,
you don't have to solo it.
So which one between 4 and 5 has taken the most damage? Does it look like?
Between 4 and 5, they look fresh as a daisy.
Awesome.
Didn't you just hit 4?
No, I hit 3.
I'll shoot 4 then.
Okay.
I also don't know that I could be more squishy right now. Like,
Get behind us.
Yeah.
When it gets to your turn. That's 6 points of piercing and 1 point of cold.
Okay, on 4.
Maybe we'll freeze.
That's nice. That's good damage. Okay, number 7 is going to get right up behind 3.
Okay.
Number 8 is going to get right up behind 6.
Okay.
And number 9 is going to get right up behind 8.
Okay.
I might have to use my last spell.
And Ryker, you're
at
back
least you
up.
have spell
Save
slot.
it.
We're gonna. That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah. What's the thing?
Burning hands.
Burning hands.
Oh, yeah. So,
It would get all of these guys.
yeah. All right. So, Ryker will come here and whack at 4.
Okay.
13.
That is going to miss.
Okay. Cool. And then he will bonus action disengage and come right back there. When's your turn? Yeah, you're fine because you go before these guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, Seren, you're now up.
Well, 5, 10, 15, 20. What's here?
It's just a little alcove. Like sewer grate of running water, then being streamed down towards me.
I guess I'll just cast Firebolt again, because that's literally the only thing I can do.
Did you just give that a check on?
No, 12, not gonna hit.
Nope. Okay. So, Bug 1 is going to limp its way up to behind 7.
Cool.
And then it's Gavyn's turn.
Gavyn is gonna hold his attack until, he's gonna hold his attack until one of the enemies comes within melee range, and he will start grabbing his hand.
Hand goes up and up. Gotcha.
Because he's gonna take opportunity attacks once he moves back.
Why would he move back?
So here, if we're here, if Volus goes here, we can all 4 of them attack 2 of them once they come up disappear, as opposed to doing 2 and
So it'd be like holding a line, and then they won't be able to.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thought process.
So Gavyn holds. 2 is going to move up, limp up to behind 1.
Okay.
As if you're looking at damage-wise, 2 looks like he is the most hurt.
If I can, get that. There it is.
Vulas.
Okay, I'm going to burn my last spell slot so I can cast Burning Hands on all 6 of these motherfuckers right here.
Make it hit.
The dex save.
Yes, dex saves.
-1. So that is a 12. I believe that.
That
fails.
just makes it.
What? You have a.
My.
No, that makes it. Like,
Yeah,
they
my.
make it.
What?
Oh no, never mind. My spell DC is a 14.
I was
Yeah,
like,
your spell DC should be higher than.
There's
Yeah,
no
okay.
way it's.
For some reason, I think it was 12.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way.
So yeah, 14 is the number to beat.
So you deal damage to all of them, like
Woo!
full damage.
That is 3d6
Light
to
'em up.
all of them.
Do you want to roll individually or as a group?
Depends on if you roll higher.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
Just roll it off.
individually, just 'cause I don't like the way I've been rolling lately.
So go ahead and start with 4.
Okay, so 4 takes 12.
Ooh, very nice.
No, just you're fine. Everybody takes 12. Good.
Sure, everyone takes 12.
Okay. Let me then adjust. So 5, 12.
Everyone dies.
They're vulnerable to
3
fire.
took 12.
They're cockroaches and not vulnerable to anything.
6.
In fact, they're resistant to everything.
12.
They're not cockroaches, though.
8 took
They
12.
just look like cockroaches.
And 7 took 12.
These things got more tons of HP.
Okay.
Did I kill any of them?
Nope.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of them haven't been hit yet.
Okay.
And now they all have been hit.
Yeah.
At that
Like
point.
the most damaged ones are back here.
Oh, also, they are all on fire.
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh, so
They take continuous burning damage.
Okay.
Wait, hang on, do they?
Yes.
I don't think that's.
I got so many fire
That's-
spells, they get mixed up every once in a while. The fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Maybe the
So-
mucus,
so they're-
mucus is flammable that they're standing on.
They're not on fire then.
I don't suppose my freaking flaming sphere would still be around, would it?
No, that was an hour ago.
Yeah, okay.
He
Yeah.
took a short rest.
Alright, then I will go ahead and back up, taking my 2 opportunity attacks.
Yep. 5 and 4. The highest one is 16.
Nope.
Okay.
Great. Awesome.
Then
And that's it for magic, except for cantrips.
4 and 5 are not going to let them move until they do. So 4 and 5 move up 2,
And Gavyn whacks at it.
and 6 moves up behind 5. So yeah, whack it.
That'll hit. Cool. 12 points of damage. And that was not reckless, by the way.
Okay, that is dead. Sweet. 4 is dead.
Aha!
So 6 is actually then going to move and take 4's spot.
Okay.
Then 7 is going to move up behind 5.
You just, I mean.
Oh, I forgot to attack with 5 and 6.
Sure.
They're gonna Gavyn.
No, just skip. Yeah, that's fine. You just skip over that
I
part.
skipped them, so yeah, I'll play because I did.
No, it's fine. Do
we're
what you
messing
want to
with
do,
you.
man.
We're messing with
It's okay. It's
I
okay.
did skip them on accident. It's
That's fine.
GM's fault.
Okay.
So 7's gonna move up behind 5.
Okay.
8 is gonna move up behind 6. And 9 is gonna move up behind 7.
Okay. Do you want to just like assume that eventually they're all gonna end up like?
Eventually, but they're not letting the others move forward. That's why 3 couldn't move. He was stuck at his turn.
Okay. Okay.
Ryker, you're up.
I stab at the.
Stab at 6.
That should hit. That's an 18. Seven, 11 piercing, and then with my offhand, That misses.
What is it?
That's a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did 11 damage to 6?
12 damage. 12 damage.
Okay, and your weapon suffers a permanent -1.
Permanent?
Yep.
Permanent? I fucking hate these things.
Seren, you're up. Still running?
Can I still see one?
Yeah, you can see 5.
Yeah, I think they 6 would have attack.
I don't hit him with a fireball.
Okay. Number 1 is going to move up behind 9.
9? Okay.
Yep. As it's now Gavyn's turn.
Gavyn will...
And did his two axes when he hits take a -1 penalty as well?
You tell me.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
I hate responses.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first time ever fighting him, though.
Same.
That probably misses. Is that a 13?
That will miss.
Okay, so he'll do an offhand then. That is an 18.
That will hit.
Okay, hand axes are D6, right?
Yes.
D8.
D6.
All right. Cool. He does 10 points.
And he was hitting number 6.
11 points of damage. I'm sorry.
He was hitting number 6, right?
Yes.
6 is dead, and that hand axe also suffers another -1 to damage.
I mean, it doesn't have a +1. Oh, so if it's
So long as it hits, it suffers a -1 penalty to damage.
so
Cumulative.
yeah, so it's a so instead of having a +5 modifier from the strength.
Not attacks, damage.
Right, the damage.
Right.
So +5 from his strength. It now goes to like +3 or something.
+3, exactly.
Okay. Good to know.
Basically, it has a +5 strength and then a -2 penalty.
Got it.
That was Gavyn. So number 2 is going to move up behind 3. As Vulas is now up.
Okay.
Whack it. We should pre-roll this.
I'll do more. Oh, shit, what am I? As opposed to Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame is. No, I'll do more damage. So, okay, make number 5 do another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It fails.
Okay. That's another 1d8 radiant damage. 2.
Okay. Number 3
Bless
is
you.
move up behind number 8.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I'm stress eating, guys.
As number 5 is attacking Ephraim.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah. At what point does armor break, just out of curiosity?
After 5 cumulative.
Okay.
That's cool.
As you take 5 piercing damage and your armor suffers another -1. And now it's your turn.
Oh, Ephraim's turn?
Yep.
Sure would be nice if we were level 5 so I could do 2d8 damage with Sacred Flame.
It would be.
So I don't
Yeah,
want to
well-
be up in melee with them because I've got my right on my crossbow.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm losing that.
Okay. So
If
back
you
up.
move, I'll fill your spot.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's fine.
Well,
And I'm hard to hit.
I'm pretty sure Ryker goes next. One of you. I don't know if you'll
Yeah,
get
no.
there before the rust monsters do.
Probably not.
Exactly.
I can push you out of the way on my next turn.
You
Well,
can,
then
like,
it-
drag him, drag him or something.
No, I'm gonna take the single opportunity attack
Okay.
and move here.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Hey! All right! I'm happy! One more time. Hit me one more time and then yes.
Yeah, right. I'm at a 13 AC, guys.
I'm at a 12.
I'm guessing 11 misses.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Number 7 is going to take the spot next to number 5 as it attacks Gavyn.
Okay.
For a 14?
Nope.
Nope, didn't think so. 8 is going to stay still as 9 is going to move up 1.
I don't suppose since I didn't use any movement, I could fill in the hole as he moved. Damn it.
If
Ryker,
only.
you're up.
Cool. So Ryker crit for 1 and did hit for 19 on the other.
Yeah.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, 19 will hit.
Okay, so all of it will be against 7.
Okay.
The crit is 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 17, 20 piercing.
How do you want to do
Sorry,
this?
it wasn't 20, it was 19.
How do you want to do this?
I want to stab it in the eyeball.
So you just reach through Gavin's gap in his arm and stab it in its eyes. It shrieks out in pain. Your weapon does suffer another negative number.
Yay! Awesome. And so the other guy is. I don't want to suffer 3 opportunity attacks, so I will not use my offhand. And cool. Well, I'll tell you what. As my offhand, I'll throw a dagger at one of them. Is that kosher?
That works.
Okay, so does a 19 hit?
19 will hit.
Okay, so I'll use D4 for 8 points.
Okay.
On which one?
No, 4 points. Sorry, I don't add my modifier. So 4 points against number 5.
Okay. You see the dagger starting to be eaten away as it's stuck in the creature.
Yuck. Not cool, man. Not cool.
Seren.
I was going to do another firebolt, but I rolled a 7, so I doubt a 13 hits.
Does not.
Man.
So I'm done.
You want to trade out a D20?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just. This is where I'm at. The end.
One's going to move up 1, and then it's Gavin's turn.
Gavyn rolled a 21 and a 16 to hit.
Okay, yeah, both are going to hit.
Okay, so he does 8 and 4 points. 8 and 5 points of damage.
The first one is going to do it. No, wait, sorry, to 5?
Yeah.
Sorry, no. So he kills it after the second attack, as both weapons again suffer another -1.
Yep.
How many negatives are they at now? They should be at 3.
3.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's gonna like toss those 2 hand axes on. I don't know if he has multiple.
I know he has
hand
at
axes.
least 2 hand axes.
Yeah, I know he has 2, so that's why I'm not like discarding hand axes.
Vulas, you're up. As number 2 just moves up behind 3.
Okay. We're doing it, guys.
So I will fill in the hole.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah! And then, since nothing's right in front of me, I guess I will Sacred Flame again, this time on 9, since I know it's...
Yes. 9 got whacked.
Yeah, it's definitely missed. Go.
Oh.
Woo! 8!
Okay.
8 radiant damage!
It is hurting.
Oh, goddamn.
As number 3 is stuck, so Ephraim, go.
I'm going to shoot number 9.
Okay.
Roll anyways.
What's a hit?
21 to hit, so
Get out of my bag.
that's 4 piercing and 3 cold.
It is dead.
Nice.
Oh, this
That's
is so
half
much
of
more
them.
manageable.
As 8 now moves up.
Hush, puppy.
Hush, puppy.
I'm actually going to say it goes after Vulas, because Vulas has food on him with his body. Does a 18 hit you?
No. Oh, yes, no, it meets.
So you now suffer a -1 to your AC.
I'm wearing technically magical armor. Does it still rust?
How's it magical?
Because I get to bless either
Hi.
a piece of armor or a weapon
Hi.
each morning to
Then-
give it
Considered
and
magical.
make it
Then,
+1
yeah,
magical.
Then it's considered magical and does not rust.
Ha! We need to tank like both spaces. Can you do that?
Let's sit there and just jump side to side.
As it hits jump around.
Is it 4 damage?
Yep.
I know.
Ryker, you're now up.
Cool. So Ryker, I think hits twice. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So number 8 is the only one around.
Yes.
So he will jump over here and he will hit it for 9, 13, 17 damage for the first.
That
Put
one
it
is
down.
dead on that. And that weapon does suffer another -1.
Yeah, that's gonna feel good. And then he'll throw another dagger at number, whichever one looks worse. Number 1, I think.
Number
3.
1.
Number 1.
Technically, actually, no, number 3.
Number 3 takes
You didn't search
5 points of damage,
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
it's
yes.
still up.
and he is moving back
I thought
here.
You guys did it every time you did the cancel.
Seren, do you want to try one more time?
Man.
Same as last time.
No, but Brandon just pointed out that I haven't searched this entire time. We haven't been doing any of my surges.
Is that for
So
cantrips?
roll it
or-
for 4 times.
Is that for cantrips or just spell slot?
No.
I'm saying it's for cantrips too.
Oh!
Yes.
Is that an Anthony thing or?
One is a yes.
That's an Anthony.
I only got one.
Okay. Do you want to roll it or shall I?
I can roll it.
Yeah, I'll pull out the book.
91.
91.
Oh, wait,
Ooh,
no.
that's gonna be like 91.
Mhm.
That's a good one.
I think that is a good one.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh man, what happens? Out of nowhere.
Heightened fireball. Everyone said.
You feel a surge of life within your body, as if you know you're not going to die at all in the next minute.
What does that mean mechanically?
Means they're probably invulnerable.
Tanky halfling.
I can't do.
Tanky
I
halfling.
can't do anything. So
Tanky halfling.
it's not stopping me from running down the hallway.
Dang.
You just run in there with 2 little sticks and just beat the shit
I
out
mean,
of them for a minute
I
straight.
have 2 daggers. Not gonna use them.
You have a stick?
I have 2 daggers. Not gonna use them. Go ahead.
Okay.
I can give you extra daggers.
Number 1 is moving up to Volus.
I'm not. That's not.
Bring it, bitch. It's fine. Not a
Yeah, that
problem.
one's gonna hit. That was a natural 18. For 7 damage. As it is now Gavyn's.
Cool. Gavyn, I think hits twice. The lowest was an 18.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, he will hit for 4 damage and... No, sorry. 3 damage and 4 damage for a total of 7.
Okay, and they both suffer a -1, but it's not dead yet.
Yay, that's cool.
They can
So
only take
one more and
more,
they're
right?
gone. They disintegrate.
Yeah.
As they are looking as if they are ready to fall apart. They might not even be fixed with a mend spell.
It's okay. I don't think he cares about his hand axes.
Uh-huh.
Pretty sure he cares about the warhammer though.
Yeah. As number 2 is moving around number 3 and coming up to Gavyn. Does a 17 hit Gavyn?
Meets, I believe.
Then he takes 8 damage.
Okay.
They're rolling well at the edge of their life.
Is it piercing?
It is piercing.
Okay.
And he didn't say he was raging.
I didn't?
Nope. He never mentioned he was raging.
Okay.
Just that you were recklessly.
Yep. Okay. No problem. No problem.
Volus is now up.
Okay. Wow. Sacred Flame has been working for me so far. So number 1, dexterity save.
Okay. Fails. It rolled a natural 2, but that's a 1 with its modifier.
That's another 8.
And
Radiant
again,
damage.
Which one or 2?
1.
How do you want to do this?
It explodes into bright light.
Bright light, blinding even to subterranean people.
It's dead as it explodes in a red but bright white
That's one
mist.
about as well as it could have.
Number 3 is taking up that space
Sure is.
as it's going after Volus again.
Okay.
With a nat 1 miss.
Alright.
Ephraim.
Light him up. I think 3 is the most
Yeah, go with
beat
number
up.
3. That's a 9.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit. Ryker.
Ryker rolls a 17 to hit,
Okay.
and deals number 2 12 points of damage.
Number 2 is dead.
And he will throw a dagger at number 3 for 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Is dead?
Not dead.
All right.
Somehow. Seren.
Light him up.
Wow, that one actually will hit. 16 plus 6.
Okay.
For 6 points of damage.
How do you want to do this, Seren?
Just fire. I don't care. Just fire.
Okay, it just burns as the body catches fire.
Hey, we did it, guys.
That didn't actually end up being very bad at all.
It's all about action economy and using the terrain. That's it.
What action?
They could only attack. They could only attack 2 at a time.
We formed a bottleneck in the hallway.
Yeah.
They could only come at us little bit by little bit, so we just hacked and slashed them as they came.
Coming at 2 at a time instead of.
Have you
10 at a
ever
time.
heard of the Battle of Thermopylae? That's exactly how they won that one.
I mean,
they didn't
it's not
technically
the-
win it, but
I mean, depends. It's a moral victory. It was a moral victory.
They had a lot of help in that too.
they
Pick
did.
on my dice real quick.
But that's how they won. They bottlenecked it.
Cool. Great job, guys. I'm
so-
proud of all of us.
So I'd like to point out that if that wasn't the thing that killed the Utulok, then
We're kinda screwed.
we're fucked.
Yeah, I really hope that there's. Yeah. I
Like,
don't know.
is there anyone opposed to coming back to finish the job? Like, is there anything that says we have to do it right now?
We're
Is
on
there any reason?
just
Do we
the-
have a time constraint?
Yeah, we have
Yes.
a 5-day time constraint
5 days?
before we have to leave the city.
Perfect. So we still have 4 days.
Anthony, is there any time constraint for
No.
for
He did not
Ryker at
give
all?
you a time constraint.
Okay.
So,
We had 0.
you just have a personal time constraint on the 5 days.
Right. No. I
roll
meant
my
I didn't think
Can't
there
have my
was one
sandwich.
as far as like Cirrus or the heist or
No.
anything. Is just
Okay.
I couldn't remember, so I didn't want to say one way.
But yeah, no, there was no
Okay,
time constraint
cool.
by
Well,
Sears.
I mean,
There's no time constraint, and if we stay here, I can't do anything.
that's fine. We can still like look in the room.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look in the room, and if
Yeah.
there's like,
Have fun. I'm staying here.
Okay. I'll look in the room then.
I
I'd love
will
to
go
look-
with you.
Thank you.
Go stealth like.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
love
like,
to go
it's in the
stealthy
trap.
into the room.
Okay, go ahead.
That is a 15 plus 8, so 23.
So you slink off into the room and to the shadows as Vulas just looks to the side and then suddenly you're gone.
Once you're in the room and you give me the okay, I'll walk in after you.
Do I see anything?
You have dark vision, correct?
Certainly do.
You see the room is empty.
Like completely empty?
Like, not the coins are still there, but it looks like there's a bit fewer coins than before. As you see corroded little circlets on the ground.
I would like to tap Vulas. Is anybody else coming? Okay. Then I will tap Vulas and I will enter into the room.
And I will enter with him.
And do what? Perception, investigation. What would you like?
Roll a investigation with advantage.
Okay.
Just him or me too?
You could do it too.
19 investigation. Nope, 21. Sorry, looking at the wrong thing.
13 for me.
The room is covered in metal rust dust. The floor is covered in this like rust substance, this rust powder of different metals. There's a hint of a copper-based metal. There's some hints of iron. There's some hints of silver. It's like a bunch of different metals have rusted away in this room, as well as fallen boxes, as if the nails had gone away and the box just fell apart from it. The wood is fine.
There, there used to be chests filled with gold. And,
there seems to be piles of corroded coins that are no longer viable. But digging through the piles, you do find some viable coins near the base that hadn't been eaten yet.
Payday!
Along with gemstones.
Yeah.
And-
Those don't corrode.
Yeah.
And a potion.
Woo! By the way, because it doesn't say...
Wait, what does it look like?
It is swirling blue.
Anything that I had previously identified in the past, like, 2 days?
Nope.
Okay.
You feel a canker sore in your mouth. It's kind of like no longer hurt. As you do that, as you test the potion, but not drink it fully.
I think this might be in your domain.
I will take it.
So total you find about 80 gold pieces.
Woo!
And 18 gems, each worth 50 gold.
So
80 gold.
300 and wait, no, 3,000. No, hold on.
How many gems?
5,
18 worth 50?
20 times. So that'd be 900 and 900, right?
Yes.
900. We rich, boys. We rich. So you will see Ryker. So I will say, just watch that, Ryker. You'll see Ryker come back, and he will start tossing the gold coins at Ephraim, just like one at a time, and be like, we are so rich. You're so welcome.
Since I'm the only one in here now, is there another door anywhere in this room?
No.
No, so this is dead end?
It's a dead end. And certain you notice there's a few mold patches on the ground as well, from possibly cloth rotting away. It looks like this was some sort of old hideout.
What?
Gotcha.
Oh, well, hi.
Just because my app doesn't specify, but I'm pretty sure it is, prayer of healing is a ritual, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I can heal us, it'd just take me like an hour to
Do
do
we
it.
need healing? I'm fine.
No, the issue is that we need spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
And
fine.
you-
Not, I'm not saying we need to continue on. I was just saying.
Do we want to take what spoils we have and head back?
Yes. So I would say if this would probably make sense because Ryker can like give you his armor and weapons and then go off. Oh, jeez. And then go off and like have those conversations and start the ball rolling, like start doing the things that we talked about.
Gotcha.
If we, it sounds like we want to leave and hang out for a while. Yeah, which is fine, So, just to be clear, didn't sound like we found anything that was like, this is what killed the thingy
you
thing.
haven't seen an Utalog corpse at all yet.
Okay, cool. We got some money.
So, at this point, I guess we know what way we're not supposed to go. But hey, we got a lot of money out of it, so...
Yeah. And so he'll like open up the bag and be like,
do you need any of these for like spells or something?
They're 50 gold gemstones.
They're like a diamond for your orby things and something like that.
I could make some really interesting weapons with those.
maybe. So, yeah, if we wanna go and find a armor smith or a blacksmith or somebody that can either A, make us new weapons or B, like repair our old
Right, I
one.
mean, cause like I could, but like I can only make one object per day.
Yeah. No, I think
Which is why
I think Gavyn would hand you his hammer and be like, fix it.
Right.
Fix
And
it.
I would.
Fix it. Fix it.
I got it, Gavyn.
Fix it.
Yeah, got you.
Fix it. Are we clear to leave the sewers if we choose to?
Yes.
Okay, so we are out of the sewers. What would you guys like to do?
Go nap.
I
Like,
mean, it's like the middle of the day, ain't it?
Yep.
We like just woke up not that long ago.
We can take a nap and then come back this evening.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Ryker has.
Ephraim wants to get his armor.
So Ryker
first.
will take off his armor and hand you his.
we talked
Get-
about the
get
Fraser
some new ones.
thing.
What?
Yes.
We talked about the Fraser
Yeah,
last
the
okay.
sooner we get it figured out, the better.
No, yeah, like have our
And-
armor and weapons fixed and stuff.
I'm looking for an upgrade.
And I
Oh.
can't fix his hammer today, so
No?
I already used all of my abilities for the day.
Okay.
So I mean we can take that nap, and then as soon as I
Yeah,
wake up
sure.
I can fix his
Yeah,
hammer.
so
but that's it.
long rest isn't necessarily like sleeping. It's
Right, yeah.
sleeping or light activities such as going to a blacksmith and say, here, fix this.
Right, yeah.
Or or whatever. Or like Ryker could go and have some conversations and investigate some things.
I always thought that a long rest meant you were not doing anything involving lots of movement.
It just says light activity. So I guess that's up to
Well, I
the
guess
DM.
I guess that depends on how far you're walking. To go
It's up to the DM as far as what light activity means. I mean, going and talking to people isn't, it's not
Taking a long walk is strenuous.
for some people.
I'll say anyone who is not staying at the house is not benefiting from a long rest.
That's fine. See, Ryker doesn't need a long rest, so like
Right.
I'm
I'm
at the
fine.
house.
Yeah, it's mostly just you and me that really need it.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll just play with Bryn some more.
If you guys need healing, I would suggest I use my ritualistic ability to cast Prayer of Healing on everyone prior to you guys walking.
What does prayer of healing do for you?
I give you like 2d8 plus something.
Sure. Yeah. Gavyn needs 10. I need 3. Ryker needs 3. So that would deal both of us. I think.
9.
Okay, it's 2d8 plus my spell casting ability, which I believe is 6. So.
6? You have a 22?
No. Okay. No, it's. Hang on.
Should be 5. I think. Is it a 20 wisdom, right?
I think it's 18.
Oh.
My wisdom is 19.
Oh, 19. We were both wrong.
So yeah, it's
Still a +4.
Yeah, it's a +4. So 2d8 plus 4. What'd that other do? Oh, okay. So everyone gets 12, 13, 14, 16.
Nice.
16.
Cool.
So I'm back up.
So
everyone should be full then. At this point.
yeah, we too are full. Is there anybody besides Ryker that would like to go out and do things?
Yeah, so I know Ryker is not going to be benefiting from a long rest because he's got stuff to do.
Yeah.
That we basically talked about off screen.
Yeah, that's fine.
What is everyone else wanting to do aside
What
from
was,
those that we know are taking?
have we I'm assuming divided up
No.
gold.
Uh,
Well, I mean, with him taking an
He
hour
keeps trying to get
cast
my lunch
that
back.
spell.
It takes an hour?
Yeah.
Oh,
to
I thought it was
cast as a
like.
ritual.
Yeah, I thought it was like 10 minutes. For
So
ritual.
It's an hour plus 10 minutes per spell casting modifier, or first spell.
Okay, so it took an hour to do that.
Like an hour. And
Yes.
Okay, cool. When you said ritually casting, I thought it was just 10 minutes.
No, if you cast something as a ritual, it takes an hour as opposed to the minute or whatever it takes to cast it.
Pretty sure that that's 10 naturally.
It's 10 minutes to take if you use a spell slot. If you cast it as a ritual.
It takes 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, well then.
You
20
just add 10 minutes to
I don't have a
to-
player's handbook on that.
Yeah.
Like I said, it doesn't specify.
Regardless, in the amount of time
Sure.
that he cast it, we could have divvied up. gold.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we got all in total. We got 980, I believe, is all the gold that we got in totality.
Wait, did I say 80?
Yes.
Said 80 gold and
I was
then
looking at the
18
wrong
gems.
reward for the gold. It should have been actually 100.
Okay, so so we got 1,000 gold.
So we got 1,000
in
gold,
total.
essentially, yes.
Sweet. So 1,000 divided by, so each of us got 200. 200. So sweet.
Is that
Man, I'm
200 counting the gemstones or just
Yes.
straight?
200 counting the gemstones.
Yes.
Or-
Gemstones
And
are
a mysterious potion
and a
that
mysterious
healed
potion.
his canker sword.
So we all technically got 20 gold and
20 gold to 200.
Divide by 5.
20 gold and
100 gold,
100 gold.
divided by 5, and
Yeah.
then 18 gems divided by 5.
Right. So everybody gets 200 gold pieces worth of treasure.
Right.
So, 20 of that is in.
Because gems,
Yeah.
you sell them as.
Yeah. 20,
Right.
20 of it is in gold. 180 of it is in gems.
So are we just right here saying, oh, the gems are now gold, or are we saying that
That's
these
up to
are
you.
gems?
I don't.
Because I don't know if anyone needs to use them for spell components or whatnot.
I'll keep them.
Personally, for RP reasons, I prefer to keep them as gems.
Yeah. So, as I said, it's up to you. He could have gone out while he was doing it and sold the gems to make it into gold amount.
So again, is there anybody besides Ryker who is leaving?
No.
No.
I was planning on going to get more armor, a different set of armor.
Yeah. Well, minimally, I agree that we need to get our weapons and armor either fixed or replaced. And so Ryker would hand you his rapier and his armor and say, if you're going to
Going anyway.
Yeah. I have things I need to do.
Stay safe.
You as well. Meet back here in 3 hours.
Did you
Are
figure
we
out
meeting
what
back
day
here, or are you
today
guys
is?
going back to that house?
Here meaning where we are at
the house.
At the house.
I marked it on the actual session.
Yes. Those rust monsters are expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You guys planning on RPing or shopping?
I mean, I was planning on going back to Dunmar, but
Huh?
just whatever.
And remember, right now, Vulas, you are suffering from blue vein.
Yes.
But it was, Venterdes?
Which is how many days away from tear death?
Like 2 days, I think. 2.5.
It's only 5 days.
Yeah, 2 days away. So yeah.
So, okay, so in 2 days is when I need to be there?
Yep. If you want to meet the congregation and all that.
Right.
These are not people that are going to be able to help you, possibly.
Right.
They're just worshippers. They're not they're possibly not harassment or anything.
Right. But, might as well.
Yep. So I know what Ryker is doing. You're going to get armor and things?
Yeah,
Armor and weapons.
stuff repaired.
Where are you heading?
Dunmar?
Dunmar?
Okay, if you're going to Dunmar, tell them that I sent you.
Do you have a mark or something?
If you just say that Vulas sent you, or that you're a friend of Vulas, he might
Okay.
take
Me a
more
better
kindly
deal.
to you.
Sure.
He and I already like each other.
So,
Ask about the axe, I made him.
As you enter Dunmar's shop, because you know the way, it's easy to get there. Hints and wanted posters of the man in black appear on buildings as you pass. It's clear the word of him is spreading around.
Are there pictures like of his face and whatnot?
No.
No.
Aside from you, nobody else got a picture of his face. It's just a human in black.
So, based on what I saw of him, whatnot, did he
Was human though. Okay.
did he have a look like did the way he carried himself, his appearance, whatnot, was it representative of any country or whatever that I would be familiar with?
No.
Okay. Good to know.
You continue on, as you eventually do hear the typical banging of the forges within the area. And when you enter Dunmar's shop, you see, as if adorned and to show it off, a finely crafted great axe with gemstones in the pommel and at the tip where the two axe heads meet.
Mm.
And these axe heads are carved in an ornate fashion to make it look like they're carving teeth on
Ooh.
them.
Sexy. Was that Vulas's?
That's Vulas's.
Nice.
As you enter Gunmar, you hear from the back again, "I'll be right there." And eventually the Duragar that you've grown to be familiar with does show up from around the counter.
Did we ever ask what an Duragar is doing? Like,
Okay,
above world?
Never did.
Above world? Nobody ever asked that? Alright.
I just met the guy. I'm not gonna ask him about his personal history necessarily right out of the gate.
Pretty old boy. How can I help you today?
Well, first off, I'm not an elf. Half elf.
Still have the pointy ears.
Fair enough.
Oh, he called you pointy ear.
So ran into a bit of a spot.
He looks you up and down. What the hell did you do to your armor?
Personally, I did nothing to it. Came across some bit of oozes and large metal-eating insects.
Rust monsters?
Probably.
Yeah, they didn't do too kindly to you. How's your weapons?
What's that?
How's your weapons? If you came up against them, that means you also probably, your weapons took a beating too.
Personally, mine were fine.
Even the one I made you?
Yes, exactly. I didn't use it against the rust monsters.
Okay, good. Smart lad.
However, I bring out Ryker's rapier and short sword and his armor.
Oh, and if you can buy like a handful of daggers.
These are trash. I could probably use them for slag. You okay in there?
Yeah, your door tried to take a shot at me.
Did you succeed your dex check?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened?
I think the utility door
Yeah.
must have fallen on him.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Where were we? Oh, yeah, I could probably melt this down for slag. As he was looking over each of the items.
So
especially these daggers. These are shit now.
So what you're saying is he needs new shit. Okay.
Yes.
Well, he likes to fight with rapier and a short sword.
Rapiers. I can do it, but I won't like it. Short swords I can manage. Those are fine. Daggers, fine. Rapiers are flimsy little things.
Just a bit. If it's not something that you're comfortable with, I could go see about
Take it to
else.
an elf.
Oh hell no! You came to me. I'll make it for you.
I mean, your scimitar's proved worthy so far. So yes, he's looking for a replacement for his rapier, his short sword, and I believe leather armor, studded leather armor.
What are you gonna do with this old stuff?
Honestly, if I could turn it in and get a discount if you can use it at all.
Oh! I like you, boy. Maybe. Let me see here. That is GM speak for I'm pulling out the book for pricing. Double checking the price on all of that.
I think it's like 20 gold all told.
I know the studded leather is a little more. So, that's a rapier is 25. Each dagger is 2. So you're wanting how many daggers?
Ephraim has not mentioned daggers because Ryker did not tell him daggers when he gave him the equipment.
Okay, so
Okay.
You just gave me stuff.
Okay.
70 gold normally for a rapier and some armor, so I'll cut down 20 gold for the slag.
Alright, then...
These are daggers are in here. You sure you don't want any daggers to replace them as well?
You didn't give me daggers.
He gave you his stuff, so daggers are included in it.
If he gave me daggers, then yeah, I would have.
I gave you a rapier, a short sword, my armor, and some daggers.
Okay. I assumed you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So all of it replaced then, not just the rapier and the armor. But yeah, total I'll give you 20 gold for the slag. So yeah, so total for the armor of 45, the short sword for 10, rapier for 25, and then 8 for 2 daggers. So that is 35, 70, 80, 88 gold, so 20 off,
Does it go
68.
off again?
That's fine.
Okay. And then for my armor,
By the
What
way,
armor
I
did
had
you
to
have?
do my phone trigger.
Studded as well?
I'm currently with the,
No
of
problem. You can
the,
stack
the
one more.
studded
If you need
variety.
it.
Okay.
And a bigger.
I was curious. Do you have anything a bit more unique?
And what do you mean by unique?
I don't know exactly.
Because your typical varieties of armor, I can craft just about any of them, and have a few in stock that might fit you. But if you're wanting something unique, some dwarf craft, well, now we might be able to work something out. As you hear him go behind the counter and start rummaging, opening a chest, it sounds like, off in the back.
You doing it? You good?
Yeah, I'm tired, but okay.
And then he eventually comes back around with, let's see, it seems to be made of gold and silver, as it is full plate armor. Looks to be about to fit a dwarf, but the intricacies of it, the etchings on its edges suggest that it's magical in nature.
Interesting.
Like a battle rager armor? Like the spikes or something? Or?
No, not spikes. This is
So
basic full plate in a dwarven style, but suggesting of a magical.
I want it.
This your craftsmanship is impeccable as far as I can tell. My only issue is it's on my non-dwarven frame. It is a bit too heavy for me.
You need something light.
Light or medium to do the trick.
I don't deal in that well enough, anyways. But let me check in the back real quick, see if I got something on hand. No, he does actually have one thing.
Is your armor the only magical weapon or anything we found so far?
Yep.
We didn't find it magical.
That is not
I
the only
make
magic.
it magical. Oh, yeah.
Cursed thing.
That is not the only magic item I have.
What's the other one?
I bought the rod of...
Oh yeah, the immovable
Oh.
rod.
Oh, sorry, I should have been. Yeah, the one that we have been found. quote unquote.
Where are these?
Keep trying to forget. I was like, we got a bow that does has. Oh wait. Never mind.
So, he pulls out a chain shirt that seems to have a blue sapphire at its chest, at the points where the neck is then formed. I won this in a gambling contest with that elf up the street.
Oh really?
Yeah. though he calls it his prized possession. Didn't stop him from offering it up as a tribute for the little game we had of Dragon Ante.
Aha, and clearly you're the more steeled man.
Of course. I never lose a game of Dragon Ante.
Sounds like a challenge.
That's fair.
So, do you like it?
Yes, it's
Mechanically, what does a chain shirt do for you?
Basically, it's like a normal chain shirt in the player's handbook. So I think it's a medium armor.
It's not chain mail. It's chain
Shirt.
Right.
So I'm pulling it up right now. Just also don't. Mechanically, basically, even if you're not proficient in medium armor, you can wear this as if you're proficient.
Oh, thanks. Scale mail, chain, medium, chain shirt made of infrared. This armor offers modest protection.
And it offers another +1 AC
So
on top of that.
So it's like 15 plus Dex max 2 instead of 14 plus Dex max 2.
Right.
Got it. Oh no, it's 13.
So
Sorry.
it's a 14 plus
14.
Dex max 2.
Yeah.
Instead of 13.
Yep.
Nice.
And you don't have to be proficient to wear it.
Cool.
And no disadvantage to sell. Sexy.
That is gorgeous. What are you asking for that?
Because I won it, and I didn't have to make it myself. 510.
Interesting.
Everything's so expensive in Vale.
Interesting. So
Is it Vale or Vol?
Vale.
510. And we were up to how much again was it? You said 86 gold?
66. 68.
Oh,
Sorry.
68.
68.
Gold. So
Have Mom pay for it.
during our this is just a fine piece. Almost as fine as the war axe that you've got mounted up there.
Yeah.
You didn't happen to make that yourself, did you?
No. But, it was a gift, so I still prize it.
That's fair. I actually know the smith who made it.
Could you make that?
Really?
Yes.
And who was it?
His name's Vulas. He's not who he thinks he is sometimes.
He's a dwarf in spirit.
Yeah. That little hot blood sure does make rounds, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Now,
Yeah, it's both fine pieces. I do have, if it could help me at all, in negotiating prices and whatnot. How much would you take? Pull up two of the gems. What do you think of these?
he pulls down his goggles again. He adjusts them. I'll say 50 gold per.
50 gold per. Okay. Interesting. Well, for now, I believe I'll just settle with
You gonna fix your armor and
with
weapons?
another set of studded leather for me.
Okay.
And I will keep the gemstones personally myself. And believe that would be
113.
113. For a returning customer, would you do maybe an even 100?
110.
Freaking Duragar.
He doesn't like you that much, apparently.
Oh, come now. You've got to get some satisfaction out of having a customer with elven heritage.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
You can do it, buddy. There you go.
20?
Pat?
Not natural.
Okay. Let me see. Fine, 100 it is.
Attaboy.
Make sure you rub it into that elf's face down the road.
What's the name of his establishment?
Silvani.
Silvani?
Rolls off his tongue like leaves, like all else.
I'll be sure to let him know.
Yeah. And he just takes your hand and gives it a strong, firm shake.
Take my goods and I will swing by Silvani, poke my head and be like, Danma made these, and continue on my way back to the apartment.
Okay.
If I was
Nicely done.
to walk down
So you
to
got-
take a
you got
much
your
needed
weapons and
bath
stuff
at the
like
bathhouse that
None of
Ryker
my
pointed
weapons
out
are
to
there.
me, would
Oh,
that
you
take
could
away
use them.
from my long
I'll
rest?
say no.
Okay.
Because you're going to a place for relaxation first.
Alright, so I would strip off all my armor, just wear my robes. Before I leave, I would go ahead and, as a ritual, cast Identify on that potion.
It is still alchemical in nature.
Ah, I can't identify it?
You cannot identify
Damn,
it.
okay, so I'll
Oh,
just
should have given it for you.
stick it with my stuff. Or no, I'll set it next to Ephraim's door with a note on it.
Leave identify.
Yeah.
What is
could-
das?
Couldn't do
Was
it.
ist das?
Give it a shot, and then I'll walk down and just soak for like ever in a nice hot bath.
You soak for a good 2 hours. You come out pruny as all hell, but you feel amazing and refreshed.
Get a dwarf to walk all over your back or something, like a little halfling to just work out all those knots.
For going to, you just went to the public bathhouse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
And eat
Just,
something.
And eat something?
Oh yeah, I would absolutely
So,
want to eat something that doesn't taste like ash.
5 copper total.
Okay.
For everything.
And as he's getting older, his face is getting like darker and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like backwards.
Yeah.
You know, normally dogs get like
White.
whiter and grayer as they age, but he,
You got
like his face
two
gets
dryer
darker.
race markers for
Yes.
So, do you have anything else that anyone would like to do? Otherwise, we will call it close for the long rest and everything.
I can go talk to Dana.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah.
You enter her store as the bell rings. You see her behind the counter in her normal design of working on some sort of book. And she's like, well, howdy, sugar.
It has
Good
been
to see
too
you.
long, Dana. How are
I
you?
didn't think you'd be returning.
My work has kept me, unfortunately. I hope you didn't forget about me.
Oh, wow, of course not.
That is good to hear. I have some good news.
Oh, really? And what would that be, darling?
Would you like to follow me upstairs?
This is a social call or business?
Probably a bit of both.
Alrighty, let's head upstairs, darling.
So he will whisper and say, like, can you pull that trick for against the walls having ears? Can you pull that for us again?
Yeah. And she does the spell to prevent any outside divination.
If I could get your contract and loan with Nyka nullified, how much would that be worth to you? Get you out from under his thumb.
My contract with him is roughly 20,000 gold. So I'd say if you were able to get it out from under me, I would offer you the pick of the litter within my shop. One item. Anything. Maybe more, depending on if they're cheap enough.
I mean, if, like, walking around her shop before, would I know, like, what,
Oh,
you know,
she has some expensive items.
Is there something that Ryker would be like, yes, I want that?
You've seen a dancing sword once before.
Ooh.
But it's missing now. It seems to have been sold.
Okay.
You have seen a ice brand scimitar. You have seen magical armors of different sorts. You've even seen
Any, like,
few
wondrous items? Or
you've seen a few wands that cast like invisibility or silence. You've seen the hat of disguise. You've seen bags of holding and the Hewer's handy haversack.
Okay.
You've seen a few of Quail's tokens.
What are those?
Paul's token. They're just a token of a certain item, and they each do different effects.
Oh, okay.
There's even a figurine of an animal.
Ooh, fun.
Dana, I don't want to take anything from you just yet. We can talk about payment after it's done, but what I will say is in order for it to be accomplished, I do need your help.
Alright, what can I do then, darling?
So he would ask her the questions about, like, the contracts and the bank and stuff like that, and, you know, have that conversation.
Okay, and you have that information
Yeah,
now, so...
right. And so at the end he would say, and so what I'd like to do is I would like to infiltrate the bank.
That's dangerous talking there.
It's dangerous but worthwhile. I would ask you of 3 things if you are able to provide to help facilitate this endeavor.
And what are those 3 things?
I would like to borrow that hat of disguise we discussed. I would like to borrow a bag of holding or a portable hole if you have either, as well as any sending stones you may have on hand.
If you succeed at this, I'll let you keep them.
Very gracious of you.
But in case you do fail, I want a down payment, just to be on the safe side.
What would you have of me?
200 gold as down payment. You get it back if you succeed.
Fair enough. Hands it over.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you now have in your possession a hat of disguise, a bag of holding, and 3 sets of sending stones.
Nobody tell the paladins that we have these sending stones. Hopefully we can get more.
And bag of holding.
Dana, by telling you this, we have been trusting each other, and I would like to continue that. I would love if we are able to succeed and take you out from under this Nikar character, and take not just you, but many like you out from under his thumb in his empire. I would like us to be able to continue a relationship. I believe that we could offer much to each other.
If you can succeed, we'll be in quite the good standings with each other.
Well, maybe I'll let you take me out for a drink then.
Well, maybe I will.
So he will ask. Oh, since she's the magically inclined, the one thing I didn't ask you about because I didn't know about it. He would inquire after those like friend or foe stones that from the guards or the bank employees seem to have for like the vaults or anything like that. See if she knows what those might be or have any insight.
I don't know. They have their own little crafter of magic and machinery guru.
They do. What's his name?
What's the name of the gnome that runs
Oh, it's
the
the gnome?
airship?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the gnome? Okay.
The gnome that runs that airship is basically this crafter of magic and machine into one. I just can't remember his name right
No,
off
it's
the top
fine.
of my head.
I know who you're talking about, so that's fine. Okay, cool. So that was talking to her about that, and yeah, I think so. He would, because we haven't actually gotten a chance to just yet. He would. That's all he needs from Dana. But because we haven't gotten a chance to do it in game yet, he would reach out to the Jug, can't remember the first word. Asgore, yeah, and explain the campaign about like smoking out the Men in Black and stuff like that, and try and start all that in motion. And that he was talking about.
By this point, you have seen his face on wanted cards as well.
Yeah, and he's trying, so Ryker would want to, like, all the things we talked about as far as, like, exacerbating that and, trying to bring that to the forefront, and start that ball rolling.
So you head off to the Venerated Jug.
Venerated Jug.
And Asgore, at the moment, does not seem to be in.
Okay.
When you get there.
Is Nolith there?
Not yet.
Okay.
Said he was heading off to acquire a new bard. It was what the person at the bar was said that Asgore was attending to.
I will go to the Blooming Rose.
Okay, on your way there, you see Asgore and Nolith coming out of the Blooming Rose, with Nolith seeming to be giddy as can be.
I will go up and give her a big ol' hug.
When she sees you and you're about 15 feet away, she comes running up and just tackles you in a hug.
What a wonderful day indeed, my dear. How does it feel?
Feels like a weight is lifted off my shoulders.
Asgore, you are a great man.
It's just convenience. That's
yes,
all.
Convenience. And I wink at him. Right, convenience, sure.
So.
I know you have a heart of gold, you big softy. Don't lie.
Don't be telling my patrons now.
Never.
He gives you a wink.
Of course not. So I will have Nolith on my arm, and as we're walking back, I'd like to, I don't know, buy her a little trinket or something like that to help commemorate the occasion. Sure, just something that a young woman would find cute and celebratory. You can pick whatever you want.
Okay, I'll do it a little bit, or I'll do it as
how about this? A little glass blown rose or something.
Okay.
Or something
that
like that.
works, since that's. I'll just keep that in mind for her.
And so as they're walking back, I'm presuming to the Jug.
Yes.
He would, intermix between trying to, actually, no. On the way to the Jug, he's just celebrating, okay? And we're we're happy because this is a big day for Nolan. And so, but after that, after like she's settled in the jug and she's found her new abode and gotten settled in or something like that, he'll go over to Asgore and try and explain what he's looking for with the man in black.
So, what are you needing exactly there, boy?
So, you saw what happened.
As I saw the aftermath of it, terrible thing.
So this man may have it in for. I mean, they know of Ephraim, right?
Yeah, they know of him through you.
Okay.
At least Asgore does.
Sure. So this man may have some interest in our friend Ephraim, and I would like to protect him as such. I want to have this man found and hopefully brought to justice. To that end, can we I would like to smoke him out if we can, and what I would like from you, your lovely, upstanding, pillar of the community, is talk to the merchants and the guilds, maybe rustle some feathers, maybe, explain how, the gods, the crown isn't keeping the populace safe. You don't feel safe in, running your business. Maybe take it to the crown or to the gods, perhaps. If you could speak to Nolith, maybe have her, whisper to the girls, and they, in turn whisper to their Johns about, whatever gossip may come about. Jacob, have every urchin on the street corner talking about this man, have screaming out as loud as they can.
That's one bad thing. The urchins aren't too afraid of him. They're almost cheering his name for taking down guards and the corrupt elites. That might be a harder sell on their part, but I can certainly spread the fear within the merchant class.
Then have the urchins sing his praises, if they must, whatever their desire, as long as this incident and the most notoriety this man can receive, both for good or ill, makes no never mind to me, as long as he is found.
All right. I might be able to. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. And if Sirius comes by, tell him I may have something for him.
Understood. If I see the weasel, I will let him know.
And I will pull him close, and I'll give him a hug and say, "You've done well today. You've made this girl's life infinitely better. Thank you."
Like I said, it was simply a matter of convenience.
And I'll leave.
Okay. So is that it?
I can't think of anything else that we've talked about that haven't covered yet. Because we've talked about a lot that we've kind of been waiting to put into motion, and I'm trying to think if there's anything we missed. But if there is anything,
Not until after you finish with the sewers, basically. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. If there's anything that he's missed as far as talking to somebody or investigating some such, he would do that in the remaining couple of hours and then head back to the house.
So you managed to get back to the house about the same time as Vulas is coming back, smelling of light perfume. As
Vulas, I dare say you look
relaxed.
absolutely ravishing. What have you done to yourself? I've never seen you so beautiful. You're absolutely glowing.
I took a bath.
I can see your face for the first time.
Yeah, it's nice to get
Under
out of that armor.
all the soot and not, you're not flayed anymore.
It's quite nice. Quite honestly.
Well, you look absolutely lovely. It does wonders for you.
Thank you, Ryker. I'm pretty sure that's the only nice thing you've ever actually said to me.
No, that's not true at all. I'm just in a good mood. Let's go.
Oh. Why in such a good mood?
A dear friend of mine gained her freedom today.
Yeah?
Yes.
Good for you? Good for her?
Very good.
She... Yes, it's very good for her.
Oh, okay. If you want to just leave it at that, that's fine. Let's, did you get your, rusty things replaced?
Hopefully Ephraim took care of that.
He's home at the moment.
Yeah,
Do you want to take time to have researched the potion?
Yes.
Yeah, you've already been home by now.
Yeah, if I was already home by now, I would have.
Yeah.
It's intelligence, right?
Yeah. Do you have with proficiency of your alchemy kit?
Oh man, you are just
What is it?
rocking it. It's an ability check. You still add all your mods and stuff.
I mean, okay, so adding my abilities and whatnot to it, that's a 5.
Hey, you know what? Maybe it's really easy.
It's different color than what it normally should be, but this is a basic healing potion.
Really?
Yep. It's easy. I mean.
It's a healing potion. You've probably seen a million of them.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I would say it's a very easy one.
Also, if I had time for it, I would have, while I was there, looked at the, I have the gelatinous cubes not to see if there was any alchemical.
Roll another alchemy check on that.
Attaboy. That's not a 1.
That's not a 1. It's 10 even.
You feel there's something there to it. You feel there might be an application to this mucus. You just don't know what yet.
Okay.
As Vulas and Ryker enter the house, Rin has not been there this whole time.
What? I thought she was with the paladin at
Yeah, she's not at your house. She's at the temple.
Oh. Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, but Rin has not been home this whole time. You've been there resting.
Does he need a change of pants?
Well, he is in the bathroom now. I'm just curious because Seren said she wanted to hang out with Rin, and you knew she was at the temple. Did you want to go to the temple instead?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. But I guess we'll just go back to their place and read a book or something.
Okay. So you two do benefit from a long rest. So feel free to restore your spell slots and everything.
Already did.
As now, the evening draws upon. Excuse me. The evening draws upon the city. Where would you like to return to the sewers now? What time do you have to be out of here, by the way?
I still got like an hour and a half.
Okay.
Would I have had time to prepare my mutagen? It's
Yeah.
on a short rest.
Gotta go back down to the sewers and figure out what might be down there. Because we got to.
Well, I don't know. Do we have a plan? Because there were a bunch of cockroaches last time, and I just blew through all my magic on a bunch of gelatinous cubes. Did the person that you got this mission from give you any indication on what might be down there, so that we can maybe go down there slightly more prepared?
Don't think so.
Hopefully, did not give you any indication as to what it could be.
Do I know anything about Utalogs?
Nope.
Roll a Arcana check.
Because right now, especially
17.
after that fight,
They are.
it feels like this person sent you on a death mission.
They are basically living garbage disposals.
Based on that roll, would I have any idea of what could have killed one?
There are few but rare possible natural threats to an Utalog. First being humanoids and societies, because if an Utalog gets too big and it decides to venture out and start eating the living versus the refuse,
Yeah.
it needs to be put down. Another could be a a large worm creature called a carrion crawler. They usually are in packs and could overwhelm the Utalagi in numbers, and then would take over. But they would only eat literally rotting flesh versus refuse.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, it could just be we need to find a corpse and see if there's like signs of what killed it. Like,
Yeah, you might not even need to fight anything. You just might need to just find the corpse and figure out what killed it.
yeah.
But also another threat to an Utalog would be another Utalog.
After the fight this morning, it just feels like whoever sent you on this was sending you on a death mission. Like, why is this person our ally? Like, is this somebody that you would trust with your life because it's what we're doing?
The whole reason they asked for this is because they didn't know. So they did not know what we were going to face. So that would explain to me that there was not malicious intent.
Well, if there's a living, I'm assuming you would have told us it was basically a living garbage disposal garden.
Mm-hmm.
So they were sending you to find the corpse of a living garbage disposal.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't think about the threats that would inherently go with that?
I don't know if they did or not. I can't speak for them.
But this is at the request of someone you would trust with your life?
No. Not yet. But
Because
they are a powerful ally. And doing this service to them would bring them into the fold.
I didn't leave the frozen armpit of the world to get killed in the sewer.
I'm not forcing you to come. I appreciate your help, and you have done more than I expect, but do not feel you must come.
If I'm coming, I just want to know that it's worth it.
So far we found 200 gold. I've discovered that gelatinous cube snot has some type of alchemical properties to it.
Like what?
I'm not sure yet. It reacts to things stuff.
Really? Oh, by the way, were you able to fix
Oh
my-
yes, here's your
right.
gear.
Oh, yay, thank you.
68 gold is what the cost was. This is all new gear. Apparently it wasn't worth fixing.
Right, okay. And I'll toss you 70.
Vulas, fix this.
Yeah, Gavyn, I'll see what I can do. Which that is entirely up to you, because
For
technically.
your ability, I would let you be able to fix it.
Okay, then I will fix it.
But a mending spell would not have.
Okay.
The tears, Gavin's tears, were the fuel necessary to buff it out.
I will spend an hour of that long rest, then fixing up his hammer.
Okay.
As I do it, though, I make sure that I put my own little brand there, like on the
You-
bottom side of the hammer.
You remove Silvani's brand and put your own.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Technically, it's a new weapon, so. Which I have a picture of my brand around here somewhere. I'm not sure where it's at. It's pretty much like a dwarven helmet with wings wrapping around it, and then a warhammer dropping out the bottom of it.
That's actually really cool. Okay. So.
Seren, I understand and appreciate your reservations. I wish I had better answers other than there is... This is a first step towards a potentially very useful relationship
For who?
for us.
I haven't met this person. Have I? Have I met this person?
Nope.
I haven't met this person. I don't know who I'm dealing with. So it doesn't benefit me because I don't know this person.
Okay. Well, I
I hear you. I am asking you to trust me.
Well, to trust you, I would need more information.
About?
I don't know, tell me more about this person. Tell me more about...
His name is Cirrus. He is a human? He's a human?
Yeah, as far as you can tell.
He's a human as far as I know, and he is the representative of... Tell me if I'm saying this right. He is the representative of the...
One of the...
Oh, one of? I thought...
You don't know which one.
Oh, okay. He's the representative of one of the very powerful thieves guilds within the city of Vale, who have contacts throughout the entire... They have contacts...
Throughout
Gintro, and can make many things easier for us in the times to come. That is
Easier
the
for us
hope.
to steal?
Potentially, if need be. Being in a thieves guild does not merely resign oneself to stealing. The guilds offer any number of services, many of which we could benefit from. Information being the least of which. Thieving being arguably one of the least interesting. And with him owing us a favor, that is the building of trust that these relationships in this part of the underbelly of society are based on.
You guys know it's a favor if we die.
Yes, I'm sure that if we die, it won't matter.
And you're confident this person is not sending us on a death mission?
Fairly certain? Yeah.
How helpful will this person be if we're not in the city anymore?
I would argue that the guild would probably... They have contacts throughout the entire Kintrelli continent. Continent or country? Kingdom. I would argue that of the people I know, he would be the most useful outside of Vale, and their network outside of Vale, apart from Hannah, of course.
And we need him as an ally just for an owed favor. A to-be-determined owed favor.
We need... Oh, this is... We are doing a favor for him to bolster the trust in the relationship.
Are we getting paid for this? What's the...
We are getting paid in information to take down Nikar.
Did we talk about Ryker last time? 'Cause
Yep.
I don't remember.
Yes.
Did you talk about my turn last time? I don't
Yeah.
remember. Okay.
Yeah, she like forced me to.
Okay.
Because we had basically the same conversation like 2 weeks ago.
Right,
Yes.
you were
So
tired.
out of character, Seren doesn't trust you any further than she can throw you
Okay.
because you don't talk to her.
Okay.
So like, she's having a hard time, and subsequently, I'm having a hard time saying yes. Let's go back into the sewer, without having something solid.
And I'm
to hold
telling
on
you
to.
that Ryker wouldn't force Seren to do anything she doesn't want to do.
Well,
He's explaining what, he's answering your questions and explaining what you're asking him to explain, but he's not going to force, he's not asking anyone to do anything they don't want to do. Like, he wouldn't force you. He would ask you, and he'd explain why he thinks it's important, which is what I'm trying to do, but he's not gonna force you.
I don't necessarily know that I feel overly satisfied with everything that's been told.
What do you want to know?
I guess maybe for Seren, it doesn't really, like, we're not going to be in Vale that long. We're not going to be here that long. So, what good is a thieves guild outside of the city? We're heading into the next place we're heading is a desert. How does that help
You'll
us?
have to be passing through Crossroads first, which you've been to.
Yes.
which is still in Gintril. You will be spending at least a month still in Gintril itself before you can even get outside of the country's border.
So that's fine for Seren if she's thinking like short term, and like that's fine. We're not going to be in Vale in 5 days, but there are things that like for Ryker that are both short term. Needing information to take down Nykar, which we've talked about. Then there's long term relationships and building a network and building an information network and building relationships that he can then utilize on behalf of not only himself but the party in the future. Like, you know, going and doing all the like as a mechanism for the party to learn background information on a target or on a society or on a building or or maybe you need a lookout or maybe you need someone to, you know, steal something for you, or like like long term building relationships is very important. It may not be important to Seren right now in this moment, which is perfectly valid and perfectly fine, and you can play her that way, and I'm fine with that. But I'm telling you, as far as Ryker's concerned, this is why it's important, and that's what I'm trying to convey. And if you don't think that Seren can see that, then that's totally fine. Again, no one's forcing you to go.
Yeah, I guess she's just thinking the long term here.
Yep.
So she's thinking in the long term, we're not going to be here that long. So
having more friends is always valuable.
And there's never to say that you're going to stay in Kano once you get there. Basically, going there for Gavyn so he can see his family.
Yeah.
And be with his family again. Doesn't mean you have to stay in Kano once you get there.
Correct. I don't know. I'm having a hard time figuring out why Seren would want to go back and live there.
Okay. That's fine.
So that's just where I'm at. And also, I don't remember that much about Nykar because I was half asleep when it was like lockdown.
So Nykar is a call him a businessman, or he's not like part of the council or anything, is he? I thought he was. Is he?
No.
He
No,
goes
not
to the
quite.
court, but he's not really a part of the court.
Okay, so he is we'll call him a influential businessman of sorts. He's part businessman, part mob boss, part like cultish figure, I guess would be the same. He runs a kind of a skeevy empire of awfulness. His business practices are terrible, and he preys on people in numerous ways, whether it's through predatory lending or strong arm tactics, you know, like mob bosses and stuff like that. And he has also been what's the word, stoking pretty xenophobic ideals and nationalistic like fervor throughout Vale, kind of in a Vale first and only Vale type deal, where, you know, he doesn't want Vale dealing with any outsiders, you know, and because of that, he has positioned himself on the side to be one of the only people that are like secretly dealing with those outside people. So he's using the nationalistic fervor that he's stoking to make himself more money. He's an awful person who's done awful things.
Like, he has known slaves on 2 of his farmsteads.
I haven't said that.
Yeah.
I don't know that yet.
Well,
I did, because I talked to the Ravens. That's right.
Yes, you did.
So he has farms that deals in slaves. He deals in the sex trade. I mean, he's not a good person. He has dealings with the sex trade, and not like illegal sex trade, not like, you know, brothels and courtesans and escorts and stuff like that. He is not a good person, and Ryker has been instructed to assassinate him.
instructed by?
The ravens.
The people that hold his leash, basically.
The people that hold your leash?
Didn't you create the ravens?
No, he created the order.
I mean, Scott created the
okay.
ravens, yes, but I am not the head of the raven order. Ryker has his own, like, personal network that he calls the Order of Morden, but the ravens are his, like, handlers, basically, and he has been instructed to assassinate this man.
There is substantial evidence that this is legitimate and not just fabrication.
Yes, they have.
Ryker has been spending months trying to take this man down.
And Ephraim would be able to.
Yeah, that's true.
To say that like Ephraim himself has interacted with Nikar on more than one occasion through like trying to set up business dealings with him to find out through the grapevine, through Ryker, whatnot, that he has a tendency towards like people he is dealing with, for them to just be cut out of deals, disappear.
He's an all-around
but
scumbag.
nothing gets connected to him because of who he is.
So, going back to why that's important, so Cirrus, the ambassador of the Thieves Guild, has invaluable information in terms of making that assassination happen. Like, without it, without it, it'll still be possible, but not in 5 days. We'll put it that way.
Basically, a good 50% of the information I've given him over the past 2 weeks, he needs to have finished the sewer for him to actually be able to work. Say he has.
Which is fine. Like, we can find other ways around it. Like, I'll just RP it a different way, you know, and we'll just come up with a different way. But that's the answer.
You don't have to go do the sewer.
Yeah.
That is totally.
Yeah, I just.
It is.
After
totally,
what we just fought, I'm like just.
What are you talking about? We kicked their ass.
We don't like. There are a couple instances where some of us probably shouldn't be alive right now. So
You can decide whether Seren believes she wants to go or not. It is perfectly valid either way.
I mean, everybody's going, so Seren's gonna just end up going by default.
You're perfectly capable of saying no.
I'm capable of saying no, but she's gonna go by default.
Okay. What my fear is, I want to make sure that you don't feel like you are forced to go, because no one is forcing you to go.
I just don't know what we're gonna find, and I don't know that she necessarily trusts your network, because again, she's not really trusting.
Well, that's fine.
It takes teeth pulling to get anything out of Ryker.
Yeah, I mean, he's a spy.
Yeah, but if he wants to have allies, he has to be open with them.
That's why he just told you basically all of his massive plan.
After teeth pulling.
Yeah. Do you expect a spy to like spill the beans on everything on the master plan?
With his allies? Yeah.
Okay.
With people he's working with? Yeah. I don't expect
Well,
to walk in someone
It would be. I mean, it's a need to know, and if you need to know it, then that's totally fine. If you ask, he'll tell you. If he thinks you need to know.
I know. I just feel like there were certain things up to this point that we needed to know that we didn't know, and now it's created sort of a distrust with Seren.
Okay. Well,
I thought you were just along for the ride anyway.
I am just along for the ride, but I didn't leave the armpit of the world the frozen armpit of the world to die in a sewer.
Well, neither did Ryker, so don't plan on dying.
Miller, remind me what languages you speak.
Hang on, let me find that. Common, Sylvian, Halfling.
Good. I thought Sylvan was one of them.
But we can go back to the sewers. Like, I just needed a justification for her.
So, are you guys heading back to the sewers now?
I'm down.
Okay. So you head back to the entrance that you have been told and you were once previous today. And the same familiar tiled stone hall with flowing water greets you with that same acrid smell of waste and stool. You continue down.
Can I be like on the side, like not in the sludge?
Oh yeah, there are two
just
walk
like-
paths.
Oh,
around
perfect.
them.
Okay, good.
You're not in the water.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Still smells horrible.
Yeah, that's great.
As you walk past the entrance you first went down, leading to the slimes and the
Yep.
rust monsters.
Yep.
You-
And when we turned left instead of going straight, right?
Yeah. So you continue on straight,
Yep.
following the flow of the water, till eventually you come to a large cistern that is deep down, as the water is just water falling off into it. And you see a staircase curving around, leading you downward there, as well as two entrances on the same level you are currently at, leading you away.
Can I like toss a? Do they both go down? Like they're just like.
There's like a staircase in the cistern leading down it.
Yeah.
And then the walk path that you're on right now, like you're at the top of the cistern, there are two like hallways around the circle that you could also go to. So
Is
you have
there-
three choices. You can go down the cistern or one of the two hallways.
Is there any, so going, do we see anything moving down there?
It's deep enough that your dark vision does not help.
Light a torch, toss it down.
Okay. You wait about 10 seconds till it finally and then fizzles out from hitting the water. You make a perception check for everyone.
14.
Okay, not bad.
23. 21.
20.
Ephraim got lost in thought at some moisture.
I wonder what that potion.
You notice something particular. The water almost seemed to grab the torch when it got near it.
Oh, cool.
You noticed that. You two didn't spot that slight subtleness, but you did see movement very briefly down there.
So left or right, guys?
Where we were just looking at what? Left or we were just looking at
A couple of hallways.
Yep, there were a couple of hallways, left or right,
Yeah, so
basically.
which one were we facing right now?
You're facing the cistern.
Oh,
So you have the cistern in the middle, and then a left or right around the cistern's edge that you can go down.
okay.
Split party, half go one way, half go half go the other.
Sure.
No. Right.
Right. The lady says to go right.
I'm down with
Okay.
that.
I need to grab
If you
something.
go right, how can you be wrong?
So you head right down a hall, going slow, knowing what to check for this time in case of slimes, in case of rust monsters. And then it turns again to the left as it goes until it enters a small room that has another ladder going up into the ceiling. So another entrance to the sewer you find, as well as a wooden door off to the left of you.
Can I check for traps?
Yeah. Roll investigation.
23. 23.
You are positive this door is not trapped.
Is it locked?
It is locked.
May I unlock it?
Yes.
21.
With the quick application of your thieves' tools, you hear the click as the latch keeping the bar on this door from moving lifts up, and thus you can move the bar, and the door actually rolls up into the ceiling.
Ooh, cool.
Before you is a not empty room. It's filled with a few crates that you can feel like exploring if you like.
More gold.
We can only hope, right?
I would like to check for traps as I'm walking throughout the
Would anyone like to come and examine traps? Or not traps, the crates?
I'm
Who would like
coming.
crates?
I'll look at the crates.
Alright, let's go.
Right, right. And I would check, what is it, a passive investigation or active? What would you like, any rolls at all? Or
Just straight investigation.
Cool, 20.
12.
5 and 20?
Yes, 20.
What about Ephraim? Does he want to even check?
Gavyn will check.
I mean, if everybody's checking, sure.
I don't.
This is investigation.
Ooh, Gavyn got a
That's what we're
22.
doing?
Unless he's proficient in investigation, which I don't think he is, so we'll just say he's got a 20.
Ooh.
Gavyn did a 20 as well.
So you see, as Ephraim goes into a room, he takes a swig.
Okay.
Is that your Evigen?
Indeed.
What'd you get, boy? Ooh, 16. Nice.
That's a cost.
Oh.
God damn.
Is that a good goddamn?
Yeah, actually.
14.
You find 6 large gemstones that look to be expensive, as well as a strange ornate stick and interesting
Ornate what?
ornate stick,
Ornate stick.
as well as a javelin of a yellowish metal.
Gavyn will take that. I think.
And
Maybe.
a tan colored bag. And when you open it up, it seems to have fuzzy stuff inside of it.
What kind of fuzzy stuff?
Like fuzzy balls.
Wait.
I know what that is.
I know what that is too.
What?
I think Seren might fight.
But
you for
Seren
it.
would probably fight me for it. Which means I still have to tell her when I identify it.
And then a bottle that seems to have swirling grayish black smoke.
I want to take all the fuzzy stuff out of the bag.
Okay. You take one fuzzy ball, it's a little squishy, kind of like a squishy ball, and it's soft and it rubs and
Do I know what it is when I hold it?
It's a bunny rabbit.
Nope, not yet. Just a ball of fuzz.
Put it on the ground.
You drop it and see what happens. See what it transforms into.
Oh, that!
Yeah.
Oh, that!
I
that.
have no idea what this is.
You know?
No.
Oh.
You're gonna like it. As a Jacko appears suddenly from the ball, and it sits looking at you.
Ryker's on the ceiling now.
Is it friendly?
Yeah, it seems to be like sniffing at you and rubbing up against you.
How's your weasel feel about it? Is he-
My weasel's dead.
Yeah, her weasel did die.
And I don't have a brass brazier to bring it back yet because he used his
Because someone had to
ability
get their
to
hammer
fix the
fixed.
hammer, not to make the brazier. So I don't have Ermine right now.
It's okay. We
Which
won't-
might be another reason why Saren's feeling maybe a little sensitive right now.
Yeah, that does make sense.
I don't take it personal. That's fine. Wait, should I take it personal?
No, you weren't the one that killed it.
I'd like
Still
to
doesn't
take.
change the fact that she's sensitive. Yeah.
So, if the spell is something I can cast without using a slot, it
What
just
is
doubles
it?
the time.
It adds
If you're doing something ritually, it just adds 10 minutes to whatever is
10
written.
minutes per spell slot, or per spell level
Okay.
to it, plus the casting time.
10 minutes plus a minute per spell level.
I thought it was 10 minutes plus per spell level.
Whatever. We can look it up later.
I got a thing.
Like a 5th level.
Does anybody
ritual
know what
and do
this
like an
is?
hour.
Would any of us know what it is?
Ryker has no clue.
What
He knows what
the
the
bag
he
is?
knows what the
You
bottle
can
is.
try and roll, either you two can try to roll an Arcana.
He certainly knows what the gems are, though.
I'm proficient in Arcana.
You can
No,
try
I
to-
don't. I have no idea what it is. However, I would like to take the next 11. I would like to take the next, as a blacksmith who's interested in a yellowish metal javelin, I would like to take the next 11.
You see Gavyn just like holding it like
I'm
this.
gonna
The next
is
11
it
minutes.
following me when I walk around the room?
Yes.
Great. I'm just gonna walk in circles.
It's gonna follow you in circles.
I'll take the next 11 minutes to identify the javelin.
No, it's only around for a minute or an hour or something like that before it goes poof. No, it's mine. You can't have it. It's mine.
No, they don't have a duration. They just exist.
Really?
Cool.
And listen, yeah, there's no
Cool.
duration.
So you just own a jackal now.
I can just own a jackal now?
And whatever other animals might pop out of that bag.
Do you know what this bag is?
He's casting
I do.
identify.
Flawless this time.
Yeah,
I mean, if we
give it
want to
another
take
10
if we
minutes.
want to take another 10 minutes, I can identify both.
So
We
the
can identify
javelin,
later.
the javelin you find is a javelin of lightning. So when you throw it, it will turn into a lightning bolt.
You see Gavyn, as soon as he hears those words, he like almost like stabs you with it, trying to get it out of your hands.
It's fine. You can have it. It's cool.
I know, I said it was mine.
How many balls are in the bag?
It's just filled with balls.
Oh.
Don't touch my stuff.
Who said it was yours? Sarah, come on, just one.
I
Just
will
one.
put a constraint on it though, that you can only have 3 animals created at once. And given that it says that the bag can't be reused until dawn, they'll go away at dawn.
Okay.
Okay, so
they're
you did-
rechargeable animals.
So
I'm
it-
putting that restriction. It's
Okay.
not worded that way.
Okay.
I'm going to drop my fuzzy ball.
Okay. A D8. As you have appear a black bear.
Sweet.
You see Ryker like move 20 more feet like along the wall.
Oh.
Bolus.
Yeah.
Put it
So-
there. Put it over there.
While we're having a lot of fun here, I'd like to point out that this is a warehouse that somebody probably owns. And we should probably
Is there like
be
a
aware.
sign that says like property of so and so on the?
You see thieves' cans all around.
Oh. What does it say?
Storage doesn't say who owns. These items might be why they want the Cluto Fog problem taken care of, so they can get their storage location back.
There's no way it can come back to us, right?
Given that there's a freaking ladder right next to it, and they were stupid enough to put a door there, yeah, probably not. You never know.
Why are you looking so nervous there, Ryker?
They just won't wave their shit around with
you
them.
guys, okay, so look slightly, like tilt your head. You see these markings here?
No.
Yeah. Sure.
No.
What's up?
That's thieves' cant. I'm pretty sure one of the thieves' guilds owns all of this stockpile.
I don't see the name on it.
Yes, because it's in thieves' cant.
I can't read it. Can't read it. Can't happen. Anyway, where we
Anyway, yeah, listen. All I'm saying is just be careful. Be discreet. you know what discreet
Ephraim
looks
pockets
like.
the potion.
So, probably not this bear.
The bottle?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the bottle.
Okay.
Like, let's go.
Bring it with us.
No, I pocket gems all the time.
Okay. So that's each gem is 600 gold.
You're sharing. Though.
Says who? You got a thing.
Hey,
bear is
Ephraim
gonna
and
go
Ryker
away.
You got a
One.
bear. You got a bear.
It's gonna go away here in like
You don't know
5
that.
hours.
You don't know.
Let's go.
Yep.
600 times 6, 3,600.
600 times 6, yeah.
Also, can I borrow that? Thank you.
split 5 ways.
Do you know what that is?
Do you?
I plan to find out.
So you got the bottle, you
I
got
can
a strange ornate stick.
What does the bottle do when I open it?
I got
I'm
more
gonna
to go
keep
through.
this stick if we're being stingy here.
So the bottle,
What's it do?
Smoke leaks from the lead-stoppered mouth of this brass bottle, which weighs about 1 pound. When you use an action to remove the stopper, a cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius from the bottle. The cloud's area is heavily obscured. Each minute the bottle remains open. Within the cloud, the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches a maximum radius of 120.
No, as soon as he heard it, I was like, oh, that's a never smoking bottle.
The cloud persists as long as the bottle is open. Closing the bottle requires you to speak its command word as an action. Once the bottle is closed, the cloud disperses after 10 minutes. A moderate wind can disperse the smoke in 1 minute, and a strong wind in 1 round. You don't know the command word.
How do we stop it? It's not.
As you are all,
So for the next 10 minutes, I'll focus on it to identify.
Stopping.
as the room is now covered in smoke.
Wait, for every round it expands by 10 feet?
Yes.
I take some of my
But that can go away.
I take my gun
No, no,
stash,
yeah,
wrap
no,
it around my
minutes.
face.
So, in order to figure this out, we're spending 11 minutes. Oh, for each minute.
Uh-huh.
So it's an additional. Oh God.
Up to 120 feet.
Yeah, it's just 120 feet. That's all it is.
It's covering the whole room.
Yeah.
It should be.
So
Or my
you
mom.
eventually learn the command word as a Sylvan word of the Sylvan word for stop.
Stop in
No,
Sylvan.
I
Sylvan
didn't,
word
I
for
didn't say
stop.
I didn't say I told you.
Sylvan word for stop. That didn't work.
So, hey, Ryker,
Anybody here speak Sylvan?
you, do I know the word, or do I just
You
know the word?
the word.
Okay.
You don't know the language.
Actually,
you
no,
know
I
the
don't.
word.
You don't know that it's Sylvan, but you know what the command
Right.
word is.
So, hey, Ryker, you, gonna be stingy with them gemstones?
Maybe you should stop coughing with it at your mouth.
Are you going to stop being stingy with the gemstones?
Listen, we have things to do.
Yes,
This is
I
very
agree.
important.
We do.
Riker walks away.
Smoke cloud just follows him.
And he probably like runs into a wall.
Roll a dex check.
18 plus something.
So right before you hit the wall, you do stop.
Ryker.
There's a wall here. Yes. Yes.
Gemstones.
What about them?
You gotta share.
Ephraim
Fine.
is following the wall back the way they came.
Fine.
I say the word.
I'll share one.
Do you know Sylvan?
I know the word. I don't know Sylvan. No.
No.
Yeah, but you recognize it as the Sylvan
Oh.
word for stop.
It's the Sylvan word for stop, guys.
This is cool.
As another, as 10 minutes pass, or if you stay there for 10 minutes, it will disperse.
I will cast the gust spell to disperse it.
That's a moderate one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it disperses in a minute.
Awesome.
What?
Surge.
Didn't search.
Darn.
Cool. You want this back?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
Just want the gem then.
What Takes one of those like 50 gold gems that we had from
Uh-uh.
You can fuck off. So, whoever had the ornate stick, just in parentheses till you get it identified,
Yep.
mark it as a wand of enemy detection.
Oh, cool.
Ooh. Oh, that will come so much in handy later. I'll write it down for Gavyn. Lightning javelin.
Javelin of lightning.
Then we'll take the other hole.
The other hall eventually leads you to a sewer grate bars, with a sewer beyond, but you can't continue on.
We can't?
You can't. The other left. The only thing left to do is to head down into the cistern itself.
Interesting.
So the other one, I was
The other,
paying attention to
the-
something else. Sorry.
when you were at the fork in the cistern room,
Yep.
the left led you to a set of sewer grated bars with water flowing between, but you can't get through them.
Okay.
To-
But it's another entrance up to the surface.
The one that was on the right, where the treasure room was, yeah.
Okay.
The one on the left was not.
Okay. So sounds like we go down.
Indeed.
Good.
I believe the javelin lightning does require attunement.
Yes.
This does
Um,
not.
Not do that actually. That's why flintlock is fun.
Can,
Like,
I send the jackal
a
through
lot of them.
the bar?
Send Jackal down? Oh, through the bars. It hops into the water and does get through the bars just fine. What are you wanting him to do once he's through the bars?
Oh, I can't speak with animals. He's okay?
He's fine. He is gagging a little bit at the smell of the water.
Okay. So it's just like a waterfall thingy going through there?
No waterfall, it's just like flowing
Oh,
water.
just flowing water. Okay, never mind. We can just come back. We can just go down here. Okay.
Do you have like a light cantrip or something?
Yeah, I got light.
You wanna-
I also have Dabris.
I assume Dabris is on.
Yeah.
Just otherwise I don't have dark vision.
Have you
so-
By the way,
introduced us? Have
you
you
never met Dabris?
Have you
neither of
introduced
you.
us to Dabris at all? I feel like
No, I was waiting for it last session when I was just like Dabris,
Yeah.
and then poof, and then both of you guys were just like, yeah, okay.
That was a lot. Like, I would have expected you guys to like freak out about him like cutting himself over his
That was
arm.
a Rin.
What?
Rin cut herself into a ball.
No.
Whenever he like,
I
yeah.
do my right because I stopped hiding it from them.
I think we
Oh.
caught it right before the last fight with the slimes, and that's the only time we've noticed.
But nobody said anything.
Ephraim's a bit weird. He's got.
I think Seren would be waiting for a moment to talk to you in private about you
Right.
hurting yourself. Because, please.
Anyways,
We need to
This
talk
is,
about your self-harm.
There's help.
So, guys, Seren has met my little buddy here. His name's Dabris.
What is that?
He's kind of my
It's a
guardian
bear.
angel.
The ball of light twinkles as it speaks. Hello, I am Dabris.
It talks.
Yeah, it does.
What is it?
what is it?
The Deva.
A what?
I'm an angel.
So
You
when I
don't
said
look
kind
like.
of like an angel, I actually meant he's an angel. Yeah.
You have an angel that follows you around.
Yeah.
Does that have anything to do with your wing thing?
Yeah.
How do I get one?
You don't.
I want one.
So
No, you don't.
to business.
Yes,
Yes, I
we
do.
should continue on.
So what are you good for?
I guide Vulas. That is my mission.
You've been doing a
Also-
shit job.
Also, I
He
can
is still
see.
alive and not corrupted.
Did
by
you
the-
see him yesterday?
He lives.
He helped.
I provided light.
He provides light. He can stay.
It is literally a ball of light.
Aha.
He's kind of like a what's the word for them big books that have like a bunch of information in it. Don't
Did that actually hurt?
Yeah, he jammed my
I went to go slap the top of his hand and I got his thumb in the
Oh!
You alright,
you
man?
okay?
Oh!
Are you okay, Scott?
Listen, that thing bites hard. Ow.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest touching him.
Ow. So can you like zap everything?
That was unexpected, and I did not intend to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. Listen, Vulas, put that thing on a leash, would you?
I mean, I can make him
For
go
being-
away
for-
if you want.
No, it's fine for now. Just don't do that again. Perception.
Do you want me to use the same roll?
Yeah.
20.
Okay.
No,
As-
I'm sneaking too.
As this is going on,
Oh,
you,
yeah, obvious.
you sneak down
Ooh,
the
natural 20.
cistern,
Okay.
he- leaving them behind. It's where you
Someone on
start.
its own.
Riker would never let you do that. Absolutely.
You were distracted.
You were distracted.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
You got zapped by a celestial. So,
You should know better.
you hear.
Wasn't it you that did that in the crypt too?
Yep.
And it seriously dicked us?
It did not dick us.
Well, it almost dicked us.
No.
You hear.
And what did Riker tell you last time you did that?
Not to do that. You're not my real dad.
You hear the.
No, who is your real dad?
I don't fucking know. Now let me tell you. Find out what I hear.
Yeah, that's right. You don't know who your dad is.
So what do I hear?
Sorry.
You hear the sounds of like sticks or something hitting against the stone walls, as it's a lot of them.
Sticks.
Until you get down and you see a pale, slug-like worm, the end of it move out of your field of view.
Question, before we get too far into anything, just to clarify, Cirrus just wanted to know what killed it, not to destroy what killed it.
Right. But
Okay, cool. That's good.
brownie points for getting rid of it.
Sure. I just wanted to, check
For scale's sake, how big is this thing?
You just saw the very end of it, and the end of it kind of looks small.
Like an anaconda small.
Not anaconda. Oh, my
We're
gosh.
moving back.
30 foot off.
Now roll me another stealth check.
Are you bleeding?
No. I mean, no, it was more like
15.
Let's see.
Some ice on it.
As
Yeah,
you
having a
turn
phone is
around to
fun.
start heading back,
But I did
you
get my
see
ring.
two paled over glassy eyes as well as sharp angled jaws and tentacles coming out at you. We're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, hey, that's really good.
Awesome. All right.
I got a 19. Plus 2.
Yeah?
Wow, they all rolled like shit.
That's fantastic.
They, as in like
Can't we ever
multiple?
just fight like one thing?
We did. No,
No,
had
he
fight.
summoned skeletons, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. But they died right away.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a far bigger fight than it actually was. But hey, wild magic, it's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, they're also basically grouped together too in on initiative.
Excellent.
That could be good or bad.
Okay, 25 through 20.
21.
Gavin got a 22, I think, because he's got a +2 to Dex, right? 15 is 2, yeah. So yeah, he got a 22.
20 through 15.
17 for Ryker.
18 Vulas.
And
I'm assuming he has
from
his
Gavyn.
Warhammer back, right?
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all done up and pretty.
And don't forget, it's silver lined.
You
Oh,
three
okay.
are heading down into the cistern at a
First, they probably like look around like, the fuck did Ephraim go?
Yeah,
We just hear you screech, Ephraim, you piece of shit.
He didn't say anything. He just kind of, probably at most, like as he turned around and saw the thing in front of him, goes.
Actually, I just thought about that.
Hmm.
Gavyn's warhammer was silver lined, so wouldn't it have had magical resistance
No,
for the
it
rest?
wasn't magical yet.
Okay.
It
Silver
could
doesn't give you-
take enchantment easier, but it wasn't magical yet.
Okay.
So, as
It's gonna be fun.
Gulp.
do you want me to pull up an actual map?
Sure
Sure.
do. I do really badly with theater of the mind.
Yeah.
Well,
You are
I mean,
right,
for
but I
combat,
definitely
at
prefer
least.
maps.
Okay, so take those away. So now,
Do you need me to move?
I shouldn't. In fact, you could probably actually help me.
Okay.
So take all those away.
How's your thumb?
It hurts like a bitch.
Are you gonna keep your dry
Do we?
back
Do you
or
want me
no?
to take a look at it? I mean,
No, it'll be okay.
good. Maybe a little bit of hospital.
I was an Eagle Scout. Fine. Are we putting these?
Yeah.
Why do you need it? Do you need the?
Doesn't matter which side.
Do you need the ice pack?
If you still need it,
I mean, you can have it.
So you guys, so imagine this is like an outer walkway, with the entrance right here. Do we have the chalk? We can mark it. With like the ending being right there. You guys are basically right here, halfway to it.
How far between here and here?
It is downward about 30 feet. Every half of a circle here, every half is about 5 feet down you go.
Is there anything that's keeping us from just jumping down into it?
Into the water? Do you want to have underwater combat?
I'm down here.
Yes.
Isn't he in the water?
No.
I was just going around.
I need things for your large figures. Let me see.
Figures does this?
I have a few large minis, even though they're not going to be accurate. This one will be in front of Ephraim.
Like it
At
like
the-
base to base or
At the doorway.
here?
Basically at the ends of the stairs, yeah.
Are you here? Or-
No, I'm down there.
You're in
He's
the water.
right there.
You're in the water.
No, he got to the stairs. He got to the stairs when he
Yeah.
stopped.
I
I thought this is all water. Is that not
It's
true?
shallow water. You
Oh,
were able to walk
okay.
into it.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
like
was,
up to your ankles.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then I started coming back, and so I'm
Yeah.
down here.
Okay.
Right?
So, and you don't know where these
Are you on the
three
stairs
are
or
yet.
I went all the way down.
right. I know, but I didn't know if all the way down means like the base of the stairs.
I went all the way
Okay.
down.
Actually, I don't want to use this one.
I thought this was like water.
So is it like the stairs this way and the stairs this way?
So I would say that this is like up here, and it kind of goes like that.
Okay, so we're halfway down the stairs right now.
Yeah.
Hi, Pippin.
Irvin.
Hey, come here.
Is no one bringing the treasure to you? Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on?
Okay.
What's going on? What's going on?
So you see this large, sickly, worm-like creature with mandibles and teeth and grayish eyes, as it is just looking at you and launches out an attack.
You look tasty.
You look tasty. So one attack with the tentacles. That's a nat one. Yeah, cool. What were you gonna ask though? Because I'm about to roll a second attack.
Can I do my
Chicken.
my maledict?
I don't know.
Yes.
Disadvantage on it? Nonetheless.
Does a 15 hit you?
Just barely. Oh.
Okay. As it launches out and bites you.
Oh.
Simple bite.
Oh, you didn't get it, sure, did you?
Oh. For 4 damage total.
Okay.
As you hear and see 4 more crawling down, or crawling through the muck towards you. Basically, they're just going to appear.
Ooh. And those are
4 more
of
of
the
these
same.
worms.
Okay. That's cool.
So, now we are up at Gavyn.
Cool. Gavyn sees these worms like stick their heads out and he's like, oh no, this is a fight. And he will jump down, rage, and then jump down.
Do you want
that his
to
war cry?
roll
Is
a...
that his war cry?
Yeah, that was his war cry.
Do you want to roll an acrobatics for jumping down?
Sure.
To see if you don't land on your face?
No, he did acrobatics, you said?
Yeah.
4.
So he jumps down, jumps a little too far from the back, and falls into the muck face first, as he's now prone.
Cool. He will stand up and whack at the worm.
Also, he did take some damage from the fall.
Sure did. Pippin.
Hi, Pippin. 20 damage.
20?
It's 30 feet from where you're at, so every 10 feet is a D10.
That was a D6.
D10 was 3.5.
Like, damn. I mean, we can make it be a D10 if you want. That's
14 damage.
Okay.
Still rolled pretty high.
That's fine.
But
And
half because rage.
right, yeah.
So
Okay.
11.
Uh,
Sorry.
So he will. Do you need to? So yeah, he'll just frenzy.
Wail it.
Yeah, he'll just frenzy. I think.
Attack it.
Yeah. This is reckless, by the way. Does a 17 hit it?
That hits easily.
Okay. Cool. That is
Sorry.
9 points of damage on the first, and then should be fine.
Hi, yes, Pippin. Hi, yes,
And then the other one hits as well for 13 points of damage. All of that bludgeoning.
Actually
Yeah.
does some serious damage as it looks close to bloodied.
Yeah.
Seren is now up.
I am now up.
Who's up after Seren?
Okay.
Up after Seren would be Vulas.
Okay. And then after you, it's probably me. Then you rolled a what? 7 or something?
Yep.
Oof.
Okay, so how high up are we compared to these things?
30 feet.
30 feet? Sorry, I was putting some anti-ish
I
crap on my hands
understand.
because it hurts because I'm allergic to lice.
Aren't we all? Hey, Pip, come here.
Okay.
Pip, come here.
Okay, so these
Oh,
all
jeez.
4 of these thingies are like giant wormy things.
Yes, they're
And
carrion crawlers.
we are how high up right here?
About 30 feet up.
About 30 feet. Let me check the range on one spell, and then I will tell you what I am doing.
Okay.
I apologize
Okay,
for
bud.
not having this prepared immediately.
No
Actually,
worries.
wait a second. I'm an idiot. Nope, doesn't say there. Damn it. Okay, still an idiot. Excuse me.
You're not an idiot.
Okay.
We still love you.
Okay, so I'm 30 feet up in the air.
Yes.
What? Okay. Nope.
So I would have to go all the way down there to get down.
Yes. If you don't want to jump off like
If you
that.
don't want to jump.
You don't want to jump?
If you don't want to jump, you can certainly try to jump.
Okay.
And acrobatics could help you lessen the fall.
My acrobatics isn't great. So here's what I will do. I'll bite my lip.
Okay.
Take a drop of blood.
Hey.
And actually, I'll move myself a little higher up. So I'll minimally be able to get those two. I can choose up to 3 creatures, but that's fine. I'm going to bite my lip, take a drop of blood, flick it, and cast Bane.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What does that do again?
Like the
Up
opposite
to
of
3
Vulas.
creatures of your choice you can see within range must make a Charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
Whenever a target fails the saving throw, whenever a target that fails to save throw makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from
Anti-bless.
the attack.
Gotcha.
Anti-bless.
Yeah, they both fail.
Okay,
Charisma is
so
their second worst stat.
yeah, so they just subtract a
Not very
d4
Okay, we'll mark them as Bane.
from so they subtract a d4 from each roll they do.
Cool. Here you go. I'll do this for you. These are Bane.
That helps. Okay. Roll your die.
No.
Okay. Vulas.
Okay, I'm gonna have to specify, but I'm pretty sure that when I pop my wings, I get plus d4 to all of my attacks, radiant damage, if I hit. So let me verify that right quick.
We got markers for it right now.
Sure. No, those work too.
Yeah, those will work.
What's a good Bane? Let's do red. That's a good
Yeah,
Bane.
red
That's
seems
a good Bane color.
Ouch, it hurts. It's okay. Are you done with that attack?
Equals my level, so it's not a d4, it's just 4 general. 4 radiant damage to all my attacks.
Okay.
So, I'm going to pop my wings.
You know that.
Hey, Pip.
Pippin.
Pip.
What's she doing?
He's just being obnoxious. He's jumping all over everything.
He's like, you're standing. Can I just have a nice sexy?
Yeah. Okay, so... Crap, Gavin's not here.
What's up?
Yeah, he is.
He had the... Well,
Spirit.
Gavin's here.
In
Matt's
spirit.
not here. He's got the little clear dealies
Oh.
that I don't have.
But you
What's he
you
We
got
got
a
a
fly speed?
clear
Yes.
dealie over there. But there's a bunch of dice
There's a bunch
in
of
it.
dice in it.
But you could
Because we
certainly
can
stand on
use
it
these to
still.
mark you as flying.
Okay.
You can still
So,
stand
I
on it.
am
You can still stand on it.
flying... Oh, yeah, that works.
Colin.
You can fly?
Whatever. Yeah, I
his
can fly.
wings.
With his wings. He's an Asimar.
I'm the
Kinda.
only version of an Asimar that can fly, though.
I was not smart too and I couldn't fly.
He's a protector Asimar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Protectors
falling,
fly.
Oh,
but-
they can't fly?
Mm-mm.
Your wings just make everybody like
My wings
afraid of you.
are skeletal and
They
they
just-
scare the shit out of you.
Necrotic Shroud.
Yeah.
So I'm flying. I'm going to target these 3 with
some badassery.
some badassery because they can't hit me. Okay, so I'm gonna hit them all with scorching. Nah, wait. Who's been hit so far? These 2?
This guy.
Just that guy?
Yeah.
What's the red?
They've been baned,
They've
and
been
they have a
baned.
minus d4 to their saves and stuff. But this one is the only one that has taken damage.
Okay. Then I will go. Does Bane transfer? Once the
No,
thing's
once
dead.
it's gone, it's
Okay.
gone.
It's like
well,
bless.
this doesn't
Think of it like anti-bless.
Right. Okay, so 3 rays. I will target 2 at the one next to Ephraim,
Okay.
and then 1 at this one.
So those are just straight attacks, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus my there's
Do you have to specify different targets, or can they
Yeah,
all go on
3
one?
rays. You have to specify who they're going
But
to.
I mean, do they have to go to different targets? I mean.
No,
No,
I don't
they
have
all
to.
get the same.
They can
Yeah.
all be the same. You can pick 3 targets.
I
2
wasn't
targets, or 1
familiar with
target.
the intricacies of the spell. I
Yeah.
was just curious.
So 1, 2, and 3.
Gotcha.
So 1, 2, 3. So the one on this guy won't hit. The other one is
What was it?
it's 9.
Okay, that's not it.
Okay, and the other one is 18 and 24.
Yeah, those 2 will hit.
Okay, so both of them will hit this guy. He
Badass
takes,
beast.
Or
which means he'll take
but not enough to kill me. Although, that
4d6
necessarily is what I've been told.
damage.
Because apparently it gets the more he gets stung.
Yep.
That
Right, right.
is
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
16 fire damage and 8 radiant damage.
She went into
Okay.
animatronic on my birthday.
Oh.
It looks hurt.
That's a total of
20, it's, yeah, I know how much it is.
Remind me to tell you a fun
Okay,
bee story
so-
after all this.
a lot. It did 20
Ryker
some
is
damage.
Sweet. So that was with the offhand though, so that's not nearly as cool, but that's okay.
So you have sneak attack because they don't know you're there.
Oh, I could also run up to and have like too. So Ryker sees Ephraim being Ephraim, and he will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 60, 65, 70.
Okay.
Is that alright?
Yep.
And he will whack this
So
one.
you have what movement speed?
Feline agility. I can double my movement. I
As
can.
a bonus action.
Yeah, exactly.
And what's your base, 30?
Well, yeah. So you would go from here. I mean, I could jump down like here if you want me to roll like an acrobatics or something like
He
that.
has a climb speed.
I do have a climb speed as well.
Yeah. I'm just thinking because 70 means you're using your action also, no matter what.
60. I move 60. So here,
Oh.
I'll make it easier for you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 35. 35, 40. I could be here.
Because you also have to remember, if you're using your climb speed, that's 30 feet down. It's
Mhm.
another 30 feet.
And I have a climb
Okay.
speed of, you know. If you want,
That
I'm
works.
happy to jump down if that's the only way I can make it work.
Yeah, you can do that. If it works within your climb speed, then yeah.
Okay, so he does 15 piercing, and then ooh, nice, and then 11 slashing,
Damn.
Okay.
and he will go.
It just screeches in pain as it looks beyond death's door and turns to you, Ryker.
Hello, Princess. Princess?
Pretty.
Pretty precious, Princess. Wow. I have a thing for this.
Does a 26 hit you?
Yeah.
And a 19.
Yes.
Okay, so
His AC isn't that high. It's like 60.
roll a Constitution saving throw.
Gulp. Okay. 11?
You feel your body lock up as you are now paralyzed and suffering the poison condition.
Oh, that's cool. Awesome. Lovely.
I have it.
Ow.
You take
Just wanna get
3 poison damage and
That was fine.
It's not a
10
point.
piercing damage.
Okay, and poisoned is disadvantage on attacks, and that's it? Or does it do
Disadvantage
something?
on attacks, yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, I don't have restoration yet.
As
Goes away eventually. Just gotta sleep it off.
the one that was attacked by Gavyn turns on Gavyn and lunges out at him.
It has advantage, by the way, because he did recklessly attack.
But it also is base.
Yes.
Yep. So let me roll that real quick. So advantage.
Oh, nice.
Oh, but he got a -4. Does an 18 hit Gavyn?
Yes, 17 is the number you're looking for.
Okay, so it will hit, even
Okay.
though it's been baned.
That's fine.
That bane was max too, so.
That's fine.
I need Gavyn to make a Constitution check.
Sure. He's fine. I think so 11 plus 16 plus 2, 18.
Yeah, he's fine as he takes 6 poison damage.
Okay. Just poison, or?
Yeah, just poison damage, not poisoned condition.
Right. No. Does he have anything besides the?
Oh
six?
yeah, he's getting
Okay.
another bite. I'm rolling that right now.
Okay.
This bane is really working for you, but it's still gonna hit.
Did he do any like piercing or slashing
That's what
damage?
he's
or
doing
anything?
right now.
Oh, okay.
For 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
So I did not
Yep.
have it.
No, we're fine. We're good. I'm keeping track of that for him.
Okay. Then it is Ephraim who's up.
Alright, so I'm gonna draw my second scimitar and swing away at the carrion crawler.
Okay.
What's this called?
Carrion crawler.
Listen.
So I'm gonna say an 11 probably doesn't hit.
No. Try again.
How about an 18?
That's gonna hit. How do you want to do this?
Oh.
So as it lunges for Ryker, I'd like to bring down the scimitar across its head and just cut out this gash.
Okay.
So
So
then-
you go
That
to
was
see.
right.
To see if I understand correctly, you go attack on Titan as you cut into to the nape of its neck, and it just tumbles over on top of Ryker now.
And then
Am I still paralyzed?
Yes.
I'm going to...
And it is dead.
Huzzah!
You guys did massive damage on it.
Wait, if you're paralyzed, are you still standing or are you prone?
I don't know.
He is prone
Okay. I'm prone.
with a
Good
dead
thing that
carrion
thing
crawler
died.
on top of him, and he just smells wonderful.
I'll get you for this.
I also should have mentioned that underneath Vulas is the body of Vulas Tular.
Okay. I don't want to, kill myself, but I'm prone. How deep is this water? I am
It's
paralyzed.
coming up right to the edge of your mouth, but it's not going in.
Okay, baby's drowning like 3 inches of water.
Your face up, thankfully. You're on your back.
Okay, that's fine. I just.
The fight would be over before you drowned it, per the
You
game
can still
mechanic.
hold your breath for like 30 seconds.
Listen,
No,
listen.
in game, you can hold your breath.
For a number of minutes equal to your con mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can only hold my breath for a minute. Jesus.
I was gonna say the minimum I think is 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Even if your con's like 0, I'm pretty sure you
Probably.
can still hold it for 30 seconds.
What if you have a negative con? What happens then?
I'm pretty sure the minimum
Then you
is 30
drown.
seconds.
You just immediately, as soon as you dive into the water, you're like.
You're like a tortoise, you think.
You start walking and then you pass out.
Who's next?
It is. What did I write? I see.
It's probably
The-
Gavyn or the bad guys or
Okay.
something.
It is the Direwolf mini
Sure.
carrion crawler. It's gonna attack Vulas.
How's it
Or
gonna attack
Ephraim.
me? I was gonna say I'm 30 feet in the air. How's
Yeah.
it gonna get me?
Ephraim. So it's tentacles. Yeah, it's a natural 2. However, a 19.
Yeah,
for
that'll
its-
hit.
No, sorry, 15 for its bite.
That'll hit.
Okay.
I think Gavyn goes before me.
As you take again 10 damage biting. Then it is Centaur Mini. As it is moving up to the carrion crawler and Ryker.
Did it?
How far up can it move?
Did I get?
It has a movement speed of 30, so.
Anthony,
Yeah.
I don't want this to bite me in the ass, but was it the bite or the tentacle that got the poison thing?
Tentacles.
Oh.
I'm 100%.
Tentacles are what do the poison. And they have a +8 to hit.
Damn.
So, how high up are these tentacles able to reach? Just out of curiosity.
I would say they're about
Seren height.
10 feet in the air. They're not able to get up to you.
Perfect.
So, as this creature is biting down on you.
Oh, what? Okay, cool.
It's got advantage.
I think I automatically fail those, don't I, since I'm paralyzed?
It has advantage, and if it hits, it's an automatic critical hit.
Right.
So, it's going to be
Don't forget the
21.
bane.
Yeah,
Don't
that
forget
does
the
it.
bane. Bane.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Doesn't matter.
It's 20. after the bane.
Doesn't matter. Damn it. Nice try, though. I appreciate that.
Trying to save your ass.
I think I'm gonna die, guys.
So.
That was a lot of dice.
That was a lot of dice.
It's okay, I'm gonna do something cool next for my turn. I think it's cool. It sounds cool in my head. I don't actually know if it's gonna work.
Kill this guy.
11 damage to you.
Okay, that's a thing. I can do that one more time.
Gavyn is now up.
Cool, Gavin. I think the lowest is a 16 to hit for him.
What?
He hits this guy twice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So if both hit, then he does 19 damage total, bludgeoning to this one.
Okay.
4 plus 5 and 5 plus 5.
Wow. Yeah. It's looking pretty hurt. Then Seren.
Okay.
Does Transit Reach do anything else besides give you a bonus action?
This is ballsy. One. But
That fits Seren.
I want to try it. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, no, 25. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to help you. I can, however, help Gavyn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the immovable rod, and I'm going to jump,
Oh!
and I'm going to click it.
Okay. Roll and just straight dexterity.
It's just a bonus action.
Natural 20.
Just a bonus
Okay,
action.
you time this with precision. Where do you want to be with that immovable rod?
I want to be here roughly 15 feet. So
I
I'm
would say
just-
you can.
I'm 15 feet in the air holding on by an immovable rod. Is that good? So here's my next question.
Is that an action to click
Is
it?
that my action? Or is that my movement? Or is that my bonus action?
I would say as part of your movement, it is pulling it out.
Okay.
And clicking it is easy, so I'll say no, it's not an action.
So that's a bonus action? That would be a
I'll
bonus
say
action?
it's a bonus action.
Great. Then my last thing will be to, whilst holding on with one hand, to cast Chaos Bolt.
Okay, roll that.
Do I roll?
I think it's an attack. Roll.
It is.
Okay. So that's a 20.
That's
Not
gonna hit.
natural.
Do you surge too?
Let's do this one. I sure do.
Okay.
Yikes.
Let me roll this. I
Yes,
like
you-
when you surge.
If memory serves correctly, that Chaos Bolt and Surge combo was doing you great favors last time you had
Yeah.
Gavyn
So
working.
chaotic. You never know what's gonna happen.
I like it when I surge.
We all like it when you surge.
Okay, 2D.
Except when she turns blue.
Uh-oh.
Hang on, wait, let me do this damage first. Oh, all fours. Everything is fours.
Oh, that's great.
How
So
do you
it's-
want to do this?
So it's force damage.
To this guy?
It's force damage to him,
Oh,
and I
this
can
guy.
choose an additional target within range.
Ooh, fun.
How do
To
you
do
want
it
to
again.
do this?
It's gonna be 150.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, we'll let you finish.
Okay,
but
it's-
that one is dead.
It's force damage.
And just for flavor, as you cast, you feel electricity jump between your fingers as you feel a surge of power
Feel surge of power.
Uh-oh.
Okay, great.
for the next minute.
For the next minute? Okay. Well, force damage. I'm trying to think what force damage would look like.
I usually view it as either it is pure magic or it is an invisible, like...
Like imagine like somebody punching you
Like
in the face, like
magic
crunching
missile.
their
Okay,
face,
okay,
crunching their face.
you know that scene in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone where he takes the wand and he smashes it, he like smashes the vase?
Yes.
Then I want to do that.
Okay, it just goes, you from your hand, you flick it out and a wave of distortion just shoots out into the carrion crawler, hitting it in the face, where it starts to bubble and deform, and then its head just pops.
That's
But wait,
disgusting.
there's more because
Was that this one or this one?
that one.
Okay.
I got all fours, so I get to roll another attack. I'm gonna aim for the other one I've baned.
And this you have to roll again on the die.
12, plus 6, that's 18.
It's gonna hit.
Nope, it's 11. Plus though.
Because it's chaos, but I'll give you a second roll, because chaos with chaos.
Okay. Well, 7, 4.
You can use your sorcery point to reroll stuff.
I understand that, but I'm not gonna do that.
But do roll your magic to see if you do surge again.
Yes. I did, I got an 11.
Second time?
3.
Okay.
So we'll just do force damage again, because that worked. So 7, 4, 6. So that's 11, 17.
17.
To the dire?
To
To
the
the
other bane
centaur.
dwarf. To the centaur that's attacking.
Okay, so how much was it again?
17.
17.
And when you say that I feel a surge of power, what do you mean by that?
You see electricity crackling between your fingers. You feel the element of fire could come to you easily.
Cool.
So,
Neato.
Mechanically, that means what?
Mechanically, what does that mean?
basically, if you touch anything that could be flammable within the next minute, will burst into flames.
Excellent.
Maybe septic water?
Yeah.
Don't do that. I'm in it.
Get out of the water. I'll end my turn by yelling for everybody to get out of the water.
Okay, Vulas, what are you doing?
I'm going to summon a flaming sphere at level with me and above this guy as my action.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, slam it down on the motherfucker.
Okay, do it.
So,
How are your chin-ups?
Well, my
What
I
do you
mean,
need to roll it?
it's gotta make
But it's got
a
flash, so I'm just
dexterity
figuring
saving
I'm
throw.
on there, like,
Okay, that's a 14 plus 1, 15.
Minus
I already rolled the
Bane.
Bane.
Oh, damn it.
I'm just
How does it
gonna
make that?
Then it rolled a
basically
natural
gonna click
18
myself.
and got a 4 Bane, plus 1 dexterity.
Go, Mary Poppins.
So, wait.
It rolled
made
it. It made it. With
So-
an 18, a 4 Bane, so it dropped it to 14.
Yeah,
and then a
you
plus
were looking
1
for
dex.
you were looking for a 14. Yeah.
No, hang on. It words it weird. It says if you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
save for half. Save for half.
It's save for half, basically.
Okay, so save for half, so that's still,
Another save.
No, I just roll damage.
yeah.
I mean, it's still gonna get hurt. Yeah.
And it's,
I really like Chainsaw School. I really like
if,
it.
and if it doesn't move,
Especially
it's
when-
gonna take continuous damage, so there's that. So, 2d6, 3 damage.
Okay.
But if it's within 5 feet, which I wanted to make sure that it's not, you know, like close enough to hit Ryker, obviously, because he
Yeah,
can't save from it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess that's it. That's
Okay,
all I can
right on.
do.
Then it is Riker's turn. Go ahead and make me another Constitution saving throw.
17.
You feel yourself break off the paralyzation.
Now you can be hanging in the air by an immovable.
Is that the end of my turn?
That's the end of your turn.
I'm kind of like low-key fine. I
Okay,
actually
you're now
also
up.
might need your help
Going
because I'm gonna end up trying to drown myself
attack the
into the water. Well, but I'm not gonna. I can go down. I
the
can't go up.
maggot in front of me.
Okay.
You can just quickly.
Quick. That's what I'm planning to do. But when I figure when I touch the water.
Here you go. Atta boy.
Yeah.
That's a 4. That's 4 times better than the first one.
I missed twice.
No, sorry.
Did you just throw this on me?
Maybe.
Yeah, use it.
Not yet. No one's.
Okay. As the carry on that Ephraim just attacked is now launching at him.
What? How many of them were 10 or lower?
Does a 25 hit you?
No, it misses.
25.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 11.
You are paralyzed,
It's alright, I'll save you.
as you are now prone, and you take 4 poison damage.
I'll save you.
Next attack has advantage. So 17, 13,
Oh, is he about to
and it's
crit
going
on
to
him?
crit. Crap. I'll pick that up in just a second. 2, 5,
Hurt.
18, 11, 13 piercing damage as it bites into you. As the other one is still looking at Ryker like a good meal, but it's worming its way around away from the sphere. So I'm going to have it move to the other side of Ryker.
Like here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And munch down on Ryker some more.
Sure. Cool.
Just going to bite.
You still get advantage.
Still at advantage because it's prone.
You roll like shit.
Let me roll like shit. It also still has Bane. So 6 plus 10.
Ooh.
Is that it?
No.
Okay. Then you're good. Gavyn.
Oh, Gavin, sorry.
Gavin.
Yep. Gavin is gonna run up to this guy and wail on it. That should hit with a 21. That is 6 points of damage for the first. And the second one will hit for 9 points of damage.
6 and 9, so 15.
15 points of damage, yes.
Alright.
So he would be here. 20, 25.
Goodness.
He'll be
Now
here.
Seren. They didn't listen to you and didn't get out of the water.
Nobody's out of the water. This
I'm
is
out of the
Oh,
water.
the sphere is in the water.
Sphere's not in
No,
the water.
he said it was like 10 feet up.
Okay.
I mean,
because
yeah,
he didn't want to
I
burn
was
my
gonna-
face off.
Yeah, like how big are these things? If they're large, then
Like 5
it
feet.
slammed on top of it and it wouldn't be in the water.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I just wanted to make it a hat. Yeah.
Pew. Everybody's still in the water. This is a problem. Alright, I'm gonna pull myself up on top. I'm gonna sit on the rod.
Make a dexterity check.
16 plus 2. 18.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the bag. I'm gonna look for the darkest little fluff I can.
And you still got a jackal and a bear, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know where they are right now.
Yeah. Is it a bonus action to tell them what to do, or?
Yeah, let's give them a command. Right now, they're just up top acting like the creatures they are.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna find the darkest little fluff ball I can and drop it.
Let's see. Now I need to tap that item in this. Always wanted to see a player use it. Another jackal pops out.
Another jackal?
Another jackal.
I'll yell, jackals, attack!
Okay.
Attack what?
I'll point at the dire wolf one.
Okay. It's in the muck as it's now rushing at it. I'll have it be on your turn.
How many attacks?
Well, because I also have the other jackal, so the jackal can be like up here somewhere.
Past this section. I know they're in here.
I mean,
Not in here?
I can find it on my phone real quick.
Yeah, because they're in the monster manual, I know that much. Thought they would be in the player's handbook too. Apparently not.
Okay.
We need to hurry up and kill these things.
Listen, I'm paralyzed, man. What do you want from me? Or was paralyzed.
Alright. Jackal can move 40 feet, so if I dropped it here, 5.
Yeah, you got it.
The other one was up here.
So
so
okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
Can be making his way down.
It can dash, but it's not going to attack this action. Or this
So
turn.
would he get pack tactics for being close to my allies?
Yes.
Okay, great.
But
Sure
they are
can.
he's counting them as his allies too.
Saren, do you want this jackal to dash since it's not attacking?
Yes, that's a good idea.
Basically, each ring has 40.
And he's gonna
Oh,
bite.
okay.
So 17 plus 1 to hit. So 18.
That hits.
And 3 damage.
Okay.
And down it goes.
He jumps on it, biting at the carrion crawler. Is that it?
Mhm.
Vulas, you're up.
I am the god of flames. So as my
So flaming.
action, I will go ahead and scorching ray.
It's gonna burn everybody
What,
alive.
like, is this one looking rough yet?
Looks a little rough.
A little rough.
It'll be
I
after you
will
scorch
do.
him.
You said I have the electricity
I will
for
do-
about a minute, right?
Yes.
All
Basically, this whole combat.
3 scorching rays
He's been very quiet.
at this one because I don't want my paralyzed buddy to just keep getting smacked around.
Really, Ephraim's the one paralyzed.
Okay, well, that didn't go very well. That's a 12, a 14, and a 9.
The 14 hits.
That's oh
That's
shit.
brutal.
Okay, so that's still 2d6, I believe.
Yep, 2d6.
Wow. 4 plus the radiant damage, so that's 8 damage for the scorching ray, and then bonus action, I'm gonna slam that fucking flaming sphere on him again.
Okay, makes another save. It still succeeds with another 15.
Okay, well it's still
Wait,
taking.
he's taking a -4, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Well, D4.
Or -D4.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he
much
rolled
better.
a 3, 17 plus his 1.
Okay, well then that's still 8, so 4 fire damage, and then the 4 radiant damage. So I still
Okay.
did a
Now it's looking
decent,
bloody.
Yeah.
decent amount of damage.
Ryker.
Cool. Ryker will stand up. And Ryker will stab the ever-living crap out of this thing. Ooh, that's a natural 20. Sweet. How dare you?
I totally
That was actually not
last
my
turn, but
D8.
oh well. I forgot to add the radiant damage last turn.
So we'll do
It's the
D8.
first time I got to pop my wings.
10
out
damage.
in the fight, like right off the bat.
And then
You're doing great. Feel free to come grab me and save me anytime.
yeah, absolutely, because I'm
I
swashbuckling.
had
Oh,
message,
that's
I will
right.
tell you
I
that.
forgot.
Swashbuckling.
I do have my back to you right now,
Yeah,
so.
I'm just kind of sitting here.
10,
How do you wanna do
15, 16, 20. I want, so, as the motion as he stands up, he like, with his rapier, he kind of, like, shish kebabs the face of this thing, and then his short sword just comes down and absolutely like just rips through his mouth like to the hilt of the sword. So now his mouth is just like down to like here, and it's just like flapping open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Brutal.
And
You
he
can just
will.
roll in that if you want.
So that was 15,
Try it a
20,
couple times.
25,
Maybe? I don't know.
30.
Oh, the other ones have been great.
30. And he dies.
Ephraim, make
Dies.
another saving throw. What is it?
Wow.
I'm still paralyzed.
It's okay, we'll
Okay.
save you.
Um,
We'll try to save you.
Carrion crawler is attacking you. That's gonna hit.
None of us have Sentinel, do we?
Nope. I thought about it, but elemental add-up was just better.
Sure. How you looking there, friend?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm unconscious now.
Where you at?
12 damage.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
By the
What
way,
you get,
these
I
things
had
don't
you
have
go off
resistance
alone.
to fire, do they?
Nope.
Okay, I was
He
gonna say,
isn't
'cause
alone.
that one
How
allowed
long
them
are you
to...
with
Yeah,
him?
but he ran
Don't.
off alone, and that's what started this whole thing.
He led us to the battle.
Now it
Let
is
us not
Gavin
win.
again.
I advanced the plot. That's what I did.
Yeah, And now look where you are.
Well, we had an accidental
Dead in the ground.
friendly fire
Not
happen.
dead.
Dead in the ground.
Not dead.
Tell your bear to save you.
6 seconds.
Still all the way up there.
There.
Gavin.
Gavin will try to beat the ever-living crap out of this thing yet again. That is a 20 to hit, which
Okay.
I believe does. That is 13 damage. And 11 to hit.
Yep.
Does that hit?
No.
Yeah. So that's it for Gavin. And for his, does it take an action to like grab somebody and move him? Like drag him?
Like half your movement.
Yeah. I mean it's half movement, but I didn't know if it takes anything to.
I would say no.
Okay. Cool. Gavin will drag and take the opportunity attack.
Away from
It's going
out
after
of
Ephraim,
the out of
since
the
Ephraim's one
musky
being
growth.
moved.
Force movement.
He's being forced to move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gavin. Nope, that's 2. It's not gonna hit.
Okay, so let's see. So he moves you. So that's 10, 20.
Lucky. Can I reroll
Okay, so
anything?
he will. So for his movement, he will
Or is it going
move
to be a
to
one?
and then move back up.
Has to be a 1.
So that's 30 movement total.
Sorry.
Did he hit with the opportunity attack?
He did not.
Okay, he had advantage, did he not?
Oh.
Because he reckless. Gavin reckless.
Does a 14 hit Gavin?
No.
Then no, does not hit.
Okay.
Seren.
There's only the one left, right?
Yep.
And he will shout to Bull, "Fix him!" And Ryker will be like,
Everybody is still in the water.
"Yes,
Haven't had an opportunity to get out.
listen, we gotta kill this thing."
I yelled to you to get out of the water.
He was paralyzed.
I was paralyzed at the time, and then
Are
you
you
saw me
unconscious?
literally chop this
I'm
thing's mouth
unconscious, yeah.
open to its chest. He's unconscious, so he has an excuse. Listen, you said that literally 3 seconds ago, so I mean things
6
happen.
seconds ago?
Happened 6 seconds ago. You know, we barely
Yeah.
have to do anything.
But this is.
Brandon, highs or lows?
Highs?
Okay. You're fine. You were paralyzed. He was paralyzed. Now he's unconscious.
Yeah.
He's still in deep enough water to he could have been drowned.
Oh.
Or started to drown.
Yeah.
Paralyzed, I would figure you're like,
How are you doing?
and thus you're kind
Oh,
of
you're up in
curved
the air.
and angled
Right.
a little bit.
Right.
Whereas unconscious, you're like,
Stop.
Sure. Yes.
How's your health?
I have 10 of them.
You have 10. How's Gavin?
Yeah, it's fine.
And you are.
Why don't you just
I
shoot it?
don't
Just
know.
shoot it. It can't be that powerful yet. It's got to be going down soon. It's the last one.
this is the most powerful. No.
It's the most powerful carrion crawler to ever carry and crawl. But I'm pretty sure we can take it if we just, shoot it a few times.
Hang on 1 second.
Who's up after Seren?
One Mississippi.
No, Vulas and then you.
Can you remind me how an empowered spell works?
You get to reroll equal to your charisma modifier.
Right.
The number of dice, right?
Up to. You don't have to.
Right.
I'm gonna spend a sorcery point
Okay.
to twin a chaos bolt.
Okay.
Twin it.
Can I do that?
You
Not
have to have
against
separate targets.
Not against the same character.
Can I against the same one?
No, that would be a quicken.
Aw. Never mind, I won't do that then. I'll just cast Castle. Does a 14 hit?
Yes, and roll for the surge.
6.
Roll again.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. 2. Oh. Let's see. 8. 15, but I just need to double check what the
Element is.
element is.
Right.
For my element choices. 3, 4, 8. Okay, I'm gonna make him feel the thunder.
Welcome to the thunder.
And it's gonna go full Thor.
Okay.
And I'll have, so Jackal's there, Jackal can bite. 16 plus 1.
You just jump down if you want.
That's 3 points of damage. The other one could probably just could have just jumped down, right?
Yeah, 30 feet. I don't know.
That's about 20 feet now.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
just kidding. So yeah, just have it keep going.
I mean, it's still conscious, so it's not going to take the deadly option,
Yeah.
even though you commanded it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Bullets?
That's all.
So what did damage did the jackal do?
3.
3. Okay.
3 bite.
And down it goes.
Oh wait, yeah, no, didn't count. Advantage for pack tactics. Anyways, go ahead.
Healing Word is a bonus spell,
Bonus action.
but moving the sphere is also a bonus action. Should I do both in one
Gotta
turn?
choose one.
Yeah, choose one.
You can't just take an action as a bonus action?
Nope.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest bullshit rules in this game.
It's another way to limit things.
It's one of the things that's kind of cool about Pathfinder 2.0.
Okay. Then I will Healing Word Ephraim.
How much of the HPs do I get?
Pathfinder 2.0, basically 5.5e.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't actually looked at the playtest stuff yet.
I
but
looked at it a little bit, but it's
You get 8.
8.
I'll still a little bit, Gen Con.
You get
I also got to
action
meet Matt
points.
Mercer.
I saw, and he was also as
Pumat Soul.
Pumat Soul.
Yes. And then I got a video of him saying hi to Brandon because Brandon wasn't there, and I felt bad that I was meeting Matt Mercer without him. I mean,
And
Pumat
then I guess
How much damage did you do?
I didn't do any damage. I
Okay.
healed him 8 points.
Gotcha, sorry.
And then I guess since I only have actions left, I will guiding bolt the motherfucker.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can. Oh, because it's cantrip.
Guiding bolts and stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's first level.
Oh.
Yep.
Can you do that then?
Yep, we're following Matt Mercer's rules.
Oh. What
Which
is it?
is a nat 20.
What up?
How do you want to do
Wah, wah,
this?
wah, wah.
I was gonna say I'm gonna do that's like an insane amount of damage right there.
Yeah,
So,
so how do you want to do this?
I guess bright shining light, and then I just direct it all at it, and then once again, big shiny explosion.
Kamehameha.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I was picturing.
It's like.
Yeah. But with like angelic chorus in the background.
Yeah.
So here's what happens. Dabris, who's been a source of light this whole time, over Gavyn's head, seems to warp and shift into a halo around his head. As his wings, each tip forms a ball of light that then grow brighter and brighter until they shoot out and arc into the creature, making it burst apart with holy light.
Nice.
Just because I'm curious.
Nice.
Yeah.
You did the
You did all the HPs of damage.
you did the healing word just to wake me up so that I could watch you do that.
Yeah.
That is 29 points of damage.
Attaboy.
Yeah, so 27 worth of overkill.
Nice. Attaboy.
So the
Sweet.
jackal almost.
I wanted to make sure that thing was dead.
As the waters calm and the carrion crawlers lay dead before you.
I'm from like.
Ryker will go to Ephraim to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, the minis.
Ryker, why do you always put us in these spots?
Don't you ever do that again! I've told you how many times!
Get out of the water.
I gotta search things.
Get out of the water.
But gotta search first.
Your
Why?
Your funeral, I'm gonna be exhausted and I'm just gonna click down a little bit and then click it again.
But why?
How are you going to get out?
Just gonna jump back on the rod.
Well, I would very much like to take
I'm not
a
gonna
piece
go
of the.
all the way down. I'm just gonna go right above it, right above the water.
I would very much like to, you know.
The water is coming. The flames on the water are coming towards you. As the whole
Yeah,
pool is
so I
exploding.
want to take a piece of the carrion crawler and the corpse.
No, run. Get out of the water.
And
Run.
grab a piece of evidence before it gets destroyed.
Run.
This is why we're here. He has to get this.
If he doesn't trust us, why would we trust him?
You
Not the
easily
point.
cut off a tentacle.
Yes, I will do so.
You grab a tentacle and run. As your pyromaniac.
You couldn't wait like 12 seconds.
No, because I didn't have that much time left on this slide.
There's like 8 rounds.
I didn't have that much time left. How long does it take you to cut through a thing like that?
I got 2 more things of healing.
I mean, you know,
Run.
it could have. There might have been something else down here. We don't know.
Yeah, and I'm burning everything bad away to find all the good things.
Do you need healing?
No, it doesn't really burn that easily. Gold.
Not
Does have a lower
gold
melting
all the
temperature than
time.
other metals.
It does have. What was that?
Anybody
It has a lower
need
melting.
healing?
Yes, I'd love
points than other
some.
metals.
2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 4.
Send me notes! I got to hit the road.
I think we're wrapping up.
Or
Six.
am I not taking you home?
6.
No, I did you not get the message? I messaged like halfway through the day.
Oh, no,
And
you're not.
I drove,
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
so
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
send you notes.
I've got like 3 hours of sleep to look forward to. So.
Okay, bye. Good to see
bye.
you.
Now, I still hear it. So yes, I will take the tentacle. So, is there like, is this like an ever burning flame or?
It is starting to get hard to breathe. As the
Oh,
fire's
he was
going
gonna.
on.
He and I had worked out. He was gonna come pull me up.
So,
So I don't weigh that.
It's getting hard to breathe, but the flame isn't dying yet.
not yet.
Okay. He'll wait at the top of the cistern.
Top of the cistern is easier to breathe. Yes.
Yeah, he'll wait at the top of the cistern until the fire goes away.
Okay.
And then
After about a minute, the flames finally die down.
I'm gonna just hang out with my jackal.
Okay. He will go back down and see what there is to see.
Okay.
We'll go as
You
well.
see 5 charred corpses of creatures,
Never out of my sight.
as
You
well
said that
as
last time. Look where it got us.
as well as puddles of blackish, brackish water.
Mm-hmm.
And there actually was some reward within the refuse. And of course, I put my one book away.
And of course, it's burned now, so you don't get it.
It's got some flavor to it. Smoky.
Nom, 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 nom.
That immovable rod's pretty cool.
That's pretty dope.
That's pretty nice.
It's so fun.
That was pretty nice. to be able to-
That was awesome. Click.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were gonna let me do that, but I'm glad that it worked out. And one of my original goals was to do is to sit on top of the immovable rod and pretend to be a dragon.
Dragon breath.
That was my original plan, was to get 15 feet down because it's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
So I could have dragon breathed 2 of them. But
Another time.
Another time. But they're also not sentient creatures. They're not sentient creatures. So they could have been tricked, could not have been. All possible.
I mean,
Wait,
do
what?
they even
No,
know what a dragon is?
Yeah.
Well, dragon's breath is just it's a bonus action to give somebody.
Yeah.
the-
I'm just saying to scare the creatures into thinking you're
Oh
a dragon.
no, I didn't want to scare them into thinking I was a dragon. I wanted to pretend like I was a dragon, like just for my own sake,
For her own
for
sake.
my own pleasure, but actually like burn them alive.
Okay.
But I'm
You
glad I
found
would
a
have chosen fire.
Small,
and kind of
strong
left it.
box underneath the Utalog's body.
Ooh.
Opening it with ease, you find
Are you going to get this? No. So this line is going down.
16 15 gems, roughly yay big. You would imagine each one is about 100 gold.
15?
16.
16?
Also, the first set of gems were actually 100 gold piece gems, not 600. Sorry, that was my mistake. You got 100 gold from the first room.
Okay, fine.
4 times. On table A.
15, 16 gems. 100 gold each.
As well as a.
That average smoking bottle is going to come in so handy.
Three scrolls and another bag of holding.
Another? We have another?
You don't know.
See, this is why Seren doesn't trust you.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know. There's no reason not to.
There's no reason not to trust you?
Absolutely. He has been completely honest.
He's been completely shady.
Why?
Skulking around at night, keeping secrets in his room.
You don't know that he's keeping secrets.
I do know he's keeping secrets. I've been in his room.
Broke into your
I
room,
broke
remember?
into your room.
You're the one that's keeping secrets.
I'm not keeping secrets.
You didn't tell him that you broke into his room.
I didn't.
Yes, you
But
did.
I did?
before you guys
No,
leave,
you didn't tell him, but he knows that you did.
Is there
He doesn't know it was me
anything
specifically, and it also wasn't just me.
potentially left
It also wasn't just me.
alchemically
You were the
after
you
the
and Vulas were
fire?
the only two there.
roll an alchemy kit check, and I need you to roll me a arcana check. For you, this event.
Natural 20.
Okay, this is happening just after you light the fire, and you hear in your ear whispers, sing-song voice of. In Sylvan.
Wait, what?
Sing song voice saying no?
In Sylvan.
When is this?
Where's it coming from? Just inside my head?
Just inside your head.
What is singing inside your head?
Just somebody saying the word no.
No, but I mean, like, what prompted the singing?
After
I lit everything on fire.
Oh. Oh.
23.
There's a little poison left along the tentacles.
That would
Enough for
probably.
one vial.
That's all I have left anyways.
That would probably prompt you to try and figure out if there's something in the area. I don't know.
You can try to roll an investigation check.
Where did you come from? 12.
You head back down with Ryker and Ephraim, but you find nothing aside from the 5 corpses.
Can I? Oh, I mean, they probably wouldn't be able to see it. They're just little jackals, so they have keen senses.
You can have them. You can command them to search for anything, but you got to word it so they know what to look for.
Would I know whether this poison is capable, like if you have to like use it as a piercing poison, touch poison?
The poison just has to touch you.
Okay.
Oh, we could use it.
Um,
One paralyze one.
Jackals, find me anything related to Fae. To the Fae.
The jackals just sit there and tilt their heads, confused.
Do I overhear her saying this?
How loud are you being?
Not
Loud enough so the jackals
I
can
mean, the jackals are probably with me.
I would imagine they are, but still,
Yeah.
you're all in this room. How loud are you being?
I guess it just kind of depends on what they're doing while I'm doing this.
Because you're
I was
doing
doing the poison stuff.
So, I mean, you can
doing
roll
this- I
a
was doing the
perception
stuff,
check to see if you hear her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
I have
going out of my way to
I
hide
have
it,
a passive
but
ability too, so.
So, yeah, if you want to roll perception, see if you can hear it, I'd say you see 12. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
So, yeah, you hear her.
overhearing that, could I, after I complete gathering my poison, could I, using my blood hunter thing, start looking around for Fae-related things?
Yeah, roll me investigation.
Because, yeah, Sylvan's a Fey language, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, that's why that's why I chose it.
That is a 14.
You're not positive if there was anything truly Fey here, but maybe something is in the back of your mind kind of scratching that itch.
I don't say anything about it.
Okay, I don't find anything, so.
So, do you guys head back for the evening and get another full night's rest this time?
Yes.
And or head out for the evening?
Yes.
And talk with people?
Minimally, we'll head back to the apartment, but I think we should probably wrap it up.
Yes.
Yes.
Sleep.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
We're wrapping up for
Yeah,
tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Do we, after our next rest, do we gain a level?
Yes, you do.
Woohoo!
You are now level 5.
And by level 5, I mean level 3 sorcerer, level 2 bard.
Yeah.